There we go. Now time for some more date everything. By the way, if you guys want to see particular characters, either ones we've seen or haven't seen yet, let me know. I also don't remember what we were doing last week. Is that after yesterday with the brain damage memory resets? Kind of forget a lot of the, the past few days. You see the bird last? I'm guessing we saw the bird last time already. Alright, let's see. Who do we talk to? I guess we've ignored a lot of the equipment in here. And we met the shelf. She seemed okay. Let's meet her for real.
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
She's just eager. She's happy. That's a good thing.
What's up, pal? How are you?
You okay? I'm alright, I guess. So good, my dude. I'm so good, my dude.
Hell yeah, Bruce Phoenix. That's what I'm trying to hear.
Alright, I'm liking the energy. Even though she scared Penelope before. I'm liking the energy.
Oh, I can't believe we're like actually talking now, pal. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me.
Listen, I don't care about
totally
sports equipment, right? Whether it's trophies or actual workout equipment.
After all, I don't do this for the recognition.
She's literally a trophy shelf. What do you mean?
I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name.
Yeah, I already forgot her name. Slow down and take a breath. Sorry, I've been busy. Just go then. Yeah, take a breath. Take a breather.
I'm breathing just fine, buddy. The name's Shelly.
Oh,
Come to the
Shelly.
shelves.
Oh, we got him 50 of the potatoes.
Oh.
We're halfway there.
It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it.
Yeah, loving the energy. Why does it feel like you're trying to convince me you like it? Yeah, I can tell by the way you're yelling. That's really great to hear. Yeah, I can tell by the way you're yelling.
Yelling is the universal language of joy, my pal. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier.
Are you upset with me? Yeah, she sounds like she might be upset with me. Did you think I was gonna be cooler? I kind of thought Shells would be a little bit chiller. Is she upset with us?
Oh my gosh, no, never, not you. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster.
That's what you say when something's a disaster. What do you mean?
I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason.
Me when I'm having a conversation with someone and my social battery is just depleted. Hey, I'm gonna leave for no reason. Bye.
Later, doodly doo.
All right. She's pretty cool. What else have we not met? Oh, our homie's back.
Hey.
When you see Rebel this time, it is obvious that a change has taken place. Their usually disdainful expression is softened, and where they would normally just smirk at you distastefully, they are instead smiling.
Aw, we got Rebel to start smiling.
The characteristic punk attitude remains, but they're definitely more approachable.
I mean, she was still approachable before. Yeah, she was starting shit with us, but she was still approachable. She's a rubber ducky, come on. Hey, you're not gonna call me a dut nugget or something? Hi, Rebel. Just say hi.
I've been
to the
thinking
homie.
a lot since we talked last time. And not just about the orgy next weekend.
Okay, we didn't need to know. Again, TMI.
Sorry. I mean the group satisfaction gathering.
That's a much better name for it there.
Anyway, What I mean is that I've been thinking about why I was so inconsiderate around you. And like, so inconsiderate to everyone.
Alright, what is that? What have you come up with? Let's hear it. Is it because you got a deep personal wound in need of healing? That's what it seems like. Let's see.
Bingo!
We got it.
Look, if I'm gonna break this down, I think it's time I told you a little about myself.
Let's hear it.
This isn't exactly something I talk about to really anyone. Except Bathsheba. She knows all this.
I'm guessing that's the bathtub. Maybe we'll meet her next. We have yet to meet the bathtub. Go ahead, Rebel. You're safe here. Only tell me what you want. I feel honored. You're safe here.
Loser.
That's not what she says. It says okay. It didn't say loser. What do you mean?
You probably didn't know this, but I'm not the only rubber ducky out there.
I mean, can't really see it on stream, but I got a whole shelf of them right there. So yeah, we're where?
In fact, I grew up in a big family.
Me too, like a dozen siblings big. Bet holidays were fun. Yeah, like a dozen siblings?
I had 1,636,467 siblings.
Okay, so not a dozen. I should have specified at least a dozen, then I would be correct. Because that's at least a dozen right there. Holy smokes, Batman. Yeah, Mac, you said you had a lot. That tracks. Holy smokes, Batman.
Anyway, we didn't all get along great, but most of us did.
I mean, the most of us is pretty surprising. If you have that many siblings, I'm sure you don't get along great with them.
It was a really wonderful ducklinghood, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
We'd play with bubbles, swim laps, make squeaky sounds. Generally speaking, it was pretty innocent.
A tear comes into Rebel's eye, which they wipe hurriedly away.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
What happened? It sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful.
It really was. Until it wasn't.
Oh.
My family was torn apart.
Alright. Who tore them apart? We're gonna go fuck them up.
We were all separated from one another. One by one, we were ripped away. Tossed into cellophane wrappings.
Oh, so a factory. Galkin from a rubber ducky factory. That explains why there were so many siblings.
Loaded into shipping crates. Packed off to duck knows where. All that love. All that innocence. I was shattered.
My god, Rebel, I'm so sorry. That sounds so difficult. I can't imagine your pain. I can't imagine your pain.
That's why I'm telling you.
Rip it, yeah.
Sorry. Old habit.
That's
I
alright.
knew it, I was all alone. And on the streets, forced into all kinds of situations I had no idea how to handle. Things happened. Things I'll never forget.
Yay, trauma. We got lots of that here.
I wasn't ready for any of that. I was still so
Like every
young.
party involved has a whole lot of trauma.
But I learned how to cope. I hardened up. And when things finally settled down and I ended up here, I was different. Not innocent anymore, not trusting. So angry. For a while I tried to fit in, but I never did.
Where's the fun in fitting in? Be unique. Be yourself.
Too much had happened. I was living a lie. And I tried to just be myself.
Yeah, see?
I lost control.
So you lashed out at everyone, so you rejected everyone. You should kind of push everyone away.
Had to do something about it. No one had ever protected me. No one had ever looked out for me. So I had to be my own shield. I never felt like enough. And now I feel both alone and hopelessly vulnerable.
I can get that. That was kind of me until Rez came into my life. Didn't like people. Pushed everyone away. Then she made me more open. More open to people. And now I'm who I am today.
I don't know what to do.
Sometimes you just need a little help. Nothing wrong with that. Rebel, you don't know your own strength. You're so much more powerful than you think. Yeah, so much more powerful than you.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, you might feel small, but you aren't. Your actions make an impact on those around you. Yeah. Your words have real power. What you say makes, or what you say and do makes a difference. Your words have real power. Power to help, power to hurt. They can heal, but they can also harm. Yeah.
I've done a lot of harm. I'm so fucked up.
That doesn't make you fucked up. That just means there's potential to grow. We all are, Rebel. Everyone has made mistakes. Yeah, everyone's made mistakes.
What do I do? How do I get past this? I don't want to be alone anymore.
This shit's getting real. This is a game about just like wanting to fuck everything in your house, and it's getting real.
But I don't even know where to start.
Some apologies might be in order. Have you talked shit about everyone? Yeah, has she talked shit about everyone?
Pretty much. Except Bathsheba. Oh, wait. Not everyone.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Bathsheba.
So you're saying I need to say sorry to everyone? Even when they're all so...
I don't think that's helping. Just talking shit about them still. All that judgment is really just judgment of yourself, Rebel. Yeah, Rebel.
Okay, duck off, I know. I mean, F off.
Is that much better? That's the same thing.
I mean, I guess I don't hate them all that much. And I have screwed more than my fair share of them. I suppose it shouldn't be too difficult to muster up the courage to...
It's hard.
apologize.
Sometimes it's hard. You got this, Rebel. It's really important. It's a really important first step. You got this.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go get this over with. Do you think you could... Can you...
Come back and see you, of course. I'll be back soon, I promise. You need to do this by yourself. We're not just gonna abandon her, Jesus. This is the homie. Let's see. I can see you,
Thank
of course.
Like, seriously? Thank you. Oh, and, I don't hate you anymore.
Progress.
Okay, bye!
Alright, let's meet Bathsheba.
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but it's not exactly what anyone would call luxurious.
What do you mean? That's not a luxurious bathtub? I am realizing much more how poor I am. Because that looks like a rich person's bathtub right there.
So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source. A beautiful stranger in a
she's
luxurious
adorable.
sun-lined bathrobe stands before you, resplendent in black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she'd just stepped out of the bath. She strides forward, grabbing you by the arm.
Just the fucking shower hook on the head is just so adorable.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up. I ordered hours ago and the pizza's free if you're late.
What pizza?
Wait a minute. Where's my pizza?
Pizza. Well, now I'm hungry. Let go of me. Yeah, now I want pizza.
Yeah, and so am I. So where's the pizza?
She's got some attitude on her. I'm seeing why Rebel talks shit about her too.
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar. Don't I know you?
Assume you would. I live here. I walk by you numerous times every day. I sure hope you do. This is my house. I own this house. Yeah, I sure hope you do.
Oh! Oh my god, that's you!
She laughs, her entire demeanor changing.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the Queen of Clean. Name's Bathsheba, though I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, we just learned that about 5 minutes ago from Rebel.
Oh, yes! Still don't know where my pizza is, but that's okay.
Who's delivering a pizza to a bathtub?
You're here now, so you can go get me one.
Not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You sure are comfortable giving orders? Get it yourself. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Huh? Why not? Do you want me to starve to death?
Your bathtub, you'll be fine.
Of course you don't. Well, fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me.
That sounds concerning.
You got any good goss for me? Some
Oh, she wants the cheese man. That's what she means. Also, I just noticed that her earrings are bath bombs. It's adorable. Can't you ask your friends for that? You really need to work on your people skills. I'm not into that. Yeah, why don't you ask Rebel for that? She has all the cheese men.
Well, sure. I mean, I have tons of friends. Ms. Popular here, that's me. But you're here now, and they're all so far away.
Rebel is right there.
My very, very real friends, of which there are many. All right, since you're so unwilling to help little old me, you should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will.
I guess if only to get you off my back, I'd love to help. I guess.
Oh, goody! We'll start next time I see you then, and bring a gift next time, won't you? It's just good manners, you know.
What do you gift a bathtub? Let's see, who else should we meet? Guess we haven't met the vent.
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
That's kind of creepy.
Why are you here? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Just saying hi. Sorry, did I scare you? Feel like I've already done something wrong here. Yeah, we were just trying to say hi.
Hi. You're saying hi? You're greeting me? So casually, like it's easy, like it's nothing. Not now, not here, not yet.
Okay.
Please, please, I'm not ready. Not like this.
Me whenever I have to meet someone new. Just, I'm not ready.
I've dreamed of this, of meeting you, finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet.
Yay for social anxiety.
I'll be ready when you come back.
Alright. Come back for the event. You know what? Instead of meeting someone new... What's up? I don't know if we should talk to the bed again or get coffee for the night. Let's see our girl Nightmare. Oh, wrong way. I am always down to go see the Nightmare.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Oh, we're her favorite customer. Let's do another latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
We've already asked, but I guess we don't have an option.
Well, a latte is your pretty standard coffee. It's a shot of espresso topped with steamed milk with just a touch of foam. Some people think it's basic, but I think it could be a hard coffee to pull off if you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, to get those cute images on top, yeah, that can be very difficult.
If you put in too much foam, you're going to be making a cappuccino instead.
It's definitely underrated.
Yeah, you get me. We'll see you next time.
do I gotta do that fancy spin at the end there? It's so extra with it. Alright, let's go see Nightmare. Oh, right. Okay, I forgot the buttons for a second.
Nightmare looks both
There she
pleasant and
is.
horrifying tonight. A strange mix of the way you once knew her and the way she's grown to look to you now.
Hello, my dear.
We're her dear. You're not going to scare me again, are you?
No, not yet, anyway. I did some thinking, and I had a little realization. I thought I was losing my touch, that I couldn't scare you now that you knew me better. Fear of the unknown is cured by knowing, after all.
Is it? I'm terrified of the things I know.
But then I put it all together. Familiarity brings a whole new sort of fear to the table. After all, who knows you better than your friends?
Accurate.
And who can hurt you just as deeply?
Accurate.
Oh, it makes me shiver just to think of it.
Wait, are we friends? What are you saying? You think you know me? Yeah, are we friends? Are we just friends?
I thought for a minute I might have had a crush on you.
It's crushing on us.
After all, I felt so scared for you to see me. And I mean, really see me. But the more I got to know you, the more you listened to me. I realized if you could accept the nightmares I give you, then maybe you could accept me, too.
We accepted you a long time ago, what do you mean?
Maybe we could be friends.
What about more than that? Friends, no thanks, yeah, nah. We're good. No. I wanted to be more than friends, though. Oh, please, I would love that. Yeah, we wanted to be more than friends.
Oh, no. No, thank you.
Oh.
That's not going to work for me.
Why?
Friends is all I can offer you.
Alright. No thanks then. I didn't say that. Do whatever you need to. If it gets me away from you. I guess, yeah, do whatever you need to.
Sure. I can do that. When you wake exhausted and unhappy night after night, you'll remember that even nightmares have their place.
That's the real nightmare, is not being able to get with Nightmare.
But no longer for you. Sweet dreams.
Hate? Why hate? What did we do? Okay. I guess fair. I guess this is the nightmare. Yeah, oof. This is the true nightmare right now, is getting rejected by Nightmare. Like, she was growing on us. Alright, well, we got more, what was that, poison?
That's the stuff dreams are made of.
Damn you, Reggie. We didn't need you for Nightmare. That hurt enough.
Not too shabby. You know, I'm not one for friendship much, but I think it's time we scooch up our relationship a half notch so I can throw you a bone in the form of specs points. We compadres now, you hear?
Oh, alright, well, we're friends with him now. Wasn't expecting that.
Friends till the end. Right.
What a point to jump into, right? Alright, well, even more points. We got sass, I guess. Friends with you sounds good to me. I hope I can get you to hate me too. I don't want to be friends with you. Yeah, friends?
For now. But look,
Alright.
I really do see potential in you. Maybe this time I can teach you my ways.
Is that something I should learn? Doing what? Yeah, doing what?
The art of pain, my dear. Rejection to its fullest potential.
I was ran over when I was 4 and I got brain damage 3 years ago that led to broken shoulders. I'm pretty sure I have my master's in pain. I'm all set. I'm good. It's weird that you like rejection so much. I guess it's intriguing. Okay, I'm in. Yeah, I guess it's
We
intriguing.
can kindle your flame of interest into a mighty fire soon enough. And hey, Getting a hate ending with these chumps around here is real easy if you ask me.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to and I still got it, so guess it's easier than I thought.
Plus, you get the same amount of points.
Hurting others is wrong. You do have a point there. Yeah, hurting others is wrong.
Wrong? Don't get me started on whether it matters how you treat inanimate objects.
They're not inanimate anymore, though.
These objects here are meant to serve you, and taking their specs points is the best way they can do that for you. Keep hating.
Where's the bird? Where's our homie? Where's Crowl? Good song. Yeah. Alright, who else to me? Or actually, is Rebel there? Rebel's there! Also, is this work?
You walk in on Rebel just
Aw,
finishing
she
a
looks so
discussion with
happy.
Mac. They give you a brief wave and nod as they leave the room, and Rebel comes rushing up to you.
Okay, what I was trying to do there, apparently you can, like, use the glasses on the narrator? I don't know how. I don't know how we do that, but I heard something about that. So I'm sure we'll find it at some point.
Hey, you!
You look happy. Hey, Rebel. Yeah, you look happy.
Guess what?
I don't know what. Red food dye is made of beetles? Yeah, I'm sure that's what she was gonna say, right? Yeah, what? Oh, she's so happy.
No! Oh my god, I have so much to tell you. Where to begin? So, I just got back from a really tough day.
But you seem so happy. You apologize to everyone. Yeah, you seem so happy.
I know! And I am.
No.
I spent the whole time since I last saw you going around and talking to everyone. I had a lot of really tough conversations. Had to take a lot of criticism. Wasn't easy.
How was she able to talk to everyone? We can only talk to 5 people a day.
I never imagined I had made so many others feel uncomfortable. Or hurt so many feelings. But it was just like you said. I felt so small that I never imagined my words had that kind of impact.
Like, even the smallest words can do a lot of impact. I'm so proud of you. It takes a lot of guts to take a responsibility like that. Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Honestly, I couldn't have done it without you. Nobody ever stuck near me long enough to hear me out. Not that I blame them. But anyway, here's why I'm smiling.
Alright, what's up?
I need
What happened?
so many friends.
Oh. Yay, friends. That's amazing. We enjoy a good love ending around here. Yay, friends.
And as it turns out, a lot of others even had crushes on me. Which I was
Understandable.
not expecting, given how I typically end my 5-hour duck fests.
Okay.
I usually just give them a receipt for expendable goods like rope and lube and such.
Who the fuck is like going to orgies and just like, okay, here's your bill for all the lube I brought? Alright, but fair. I mean, you gotta make your money back somehow, right? SMH, yeah, shaking my head.
Hey, that stuff gets expensive when you use as much of it as I do. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Mac was one of the last objects. None like sexual, just like, you know, objects on my list. We actually had a really meaningful heart-to-heart. And at the end of it, they suggested something really smart.
Hit me, ooh, what? Yeah, ooh, what?
They suggested we form an online support group for other duckies.
She's gonna find her siblings. I more than anyone understand how great that could be.
They said we should be able to find them using Placebook. And Phoenicia even agreed to help. So, I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
I feel like it might really help me get back in touch with everyone.
I think you'll learn a lot from their stories. Maybe others have been through similar things. You're so brave, Rebel. You're so brave, Rebel.
I know. Thanks. I know I already thanked you, but thanks again. You had the guts to confront me, but without attacking me. Honestly, if you had, I probably would have crumbled.
I know your behavior was a sign of pain. A hurting hand is connected to a hurting heart. Your behavior was a sign of pain, yeah.
God, you're hot.
Okay. Was not respecting that response. What now? Thanks, yeah, thanks.
I mean, your empathy, your quiet strength, willingness to listen. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep it together over here. I know you told me to pull back on the sexual stuff, so I'm trying. I'm really trying. God damn.
Alright. Let's just be friends, yeah. Duck it, Rebel, rip her up. There's a time and a place. We're here just to be friends with her. We're here to help her. Or help them, sorry.
In a way, I think I'm glad you just said that.
Like, I did hear someone recently tell me that they're, that Rebel's non-binary. I've been messing up their pronouns. My bad.
It would be nice to have at least one non-sexualized relationship in my life. Come back and see me anytime. And again, thanks.
Yay! Okay, we screwed up our friends and dates with a lot of people, but we got...
Bitches fuck forever.
Okay. But we got friends with Rebel. That's the important part. Alright, who shall we see next? Any requests? Wait, have we talked to this thing? Oh god. Let's talk to them. If you guys have a request, let me know.
You walk into what you thought was your breaker box, but as the dark door swings open, you realize you're somewhere entirely more stimulating. A classic speakeasy club welcomes you in.
There's a club in our breaker box?
Warmly. Live music drifts languidly from a sumptuous velvet red stage and envelops the audience in a pleasurable haze of pure vibe. The gentle clink of cocktails in glasses rises from a wood bar to the left of you, and then a gentleman with a languid, easy air to him approaches you.
We got a full-ass bar in our breaker box, okay.
Well now, what a delightful surprise.
It kinda creeps me out. I don't know how I feel about this one.
A brand new patron.
I live here actually, I'm here all the time, or at least every time it rains. The breakers trip, yeah, I live here.
Really? Are you sure? I find that hard to believe since this is the first time I've seen you here. Trust me, I would never forget such a striking face.
Why do the creepy ones flirt with us so much? I mean, I guess that's kind of on par with just real life. Do you seriously not know who I am? Striking, huh? You would do it? Really? This is your type, Judo? I mean, I guess you are the one to go for fucking what's his face in Stardew, so understandable. Was it Shane, right? Is that his name? She's a Shane lover. Do you seriously not know who I am? Striking, huh? Leave my Shane alone. No, never.
A human. Of course I know you. You've quite the reputation around the house, Livewire. But to have you here in person, all to myself, ooh, how thrilling.
You don't have me to yourself.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Where are my manners? My name is Volt.
Okay. He's got a cool name at least. I'll give him that.
He extends a hand towards you, a conduit of pure, dangerous sexual energy that charges the very air between you.
Take Volt's hand, don't take Volt's hand. Yeah, I'm good.
Volt chuckles, looking up at you mischievously, with a face that suggests he's down to play this game. With utmost politeness, he slips his arm around your waist and turns you to face the rest of the room.
Welcome to the Breaker Box, the pinnacle of luxury and entertainment, and the most exclusive club in the house. Impressive, isn't it?
There's more than one club in this house. Clubs aren't really my scene. Yeah, it really is. Kind of feel underdressed. Yeah, there's more clubs?
Why would there be when we have everything you could want right here?
That sound, the flickering lights, it can only be a power fluctuation.
Oh wow, that even happens here. Not much of a fancy club after all, I guess. I guess that happens here too.
What? Oh, that. Well, that was nothing. Just a little surge. With this much energy coursing around, it's bound to happen from time to time. Vault.
Okay. I'm liking this one. Okay.
This newcomer looks exhausted, frustrated, and annoyed.
Never mind after saying the name.
Revealing calloused and bruised hands that he wipes on a rag.
I'm telling Steven.
Eddie, just in time to meet our guest. The human? What are they doing here? I'd imagine if we don't poison the mood, they'll be joining us for the headliner show.
Ooh, what's the headliner show?
Joining us for tonight's show, I hope.
Am I? Pretty sure I didn't say that. As long as you're going to be there, I'm up for anything. I didn't say that.
Ah, but you didn't have to. I can tell you're looking for the kind of thrilling evening only the Breaker Box can provide. Right. Well, have fun with that. I finished the patch, I'm clocking out. Not my best work, but it'll hold for the show. Ah, I see. And you're sure you're feeling all right?
Nope. Maybe this is me.
I'm fine. Just don't overdo it.
It's like he's there suffering and pain. Yeah, this is me.
Eddie turns and trudges away, focusing on the rag in his hands.
What's his problem? While intense, is he okay? Yeah, is he alright?
Of course. Eddie always is. His human skills leave something to be desired. Best to simply give him some space. Back to the matter at hand. Tonight's show! Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
What's the show exactly? I'm a VIP. Not sure you don't need to check on Eddie. Lead the way. Yeah, go check on Eddie.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you, but I assure you, what Eddie really needs is space.
Okay, fair. Okay, if you say so. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should go check on him then. I do kind of want to go check on him. For more than one reason.
I insist that you don't.
Before
Fine.
you can even take a step away, Volt grabs your arm.
Hey, don't touch me.
His grip tighter than expected. A fire flashes in his eyes for a second, then it's gone and his grip loosens, the friendly mask returning.
Yeah, again, this guy's creepy.
Well, not now, at least. It would be a shame for you to miss the show after all the hard work that went into it. And Eddie would feel dreadful. He hates to be worried over.
Back up, I say, yeah. It's like, back the fuck off, dude.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
What is the show exactly? I'm a VIP, lead the way. Yeah, what's the show?
Open Spotlight, our nightly talent showcase featuring the hottest up-and-coming acts from across the house. It's a real crowd pleaser. Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Yeah, we're a VIP.
You are, by definition, the only person in this house, so I'd say you more than qualify.
I guess fair. We are the only person here.
Shall I set you up at one of our VIP tables?
Yeah, lead the way.
With pleasure.
With a wink, Volt hops nimbly up onto the stage. He was born for the spotlight.
Good evening, you scofflaws and ducky watsits.
What? What? What are we?
Looks like Johnny Splash is going to be singing for us tonight.
Johnny Splash.
Be warned, patrons. You might.
That's our shower, right? Isn't that the one who just like sang horribly?
Ooh.
Why is the trash here?
Hi, everybody. I'm
There
Johnny
he is.
Splash.
Oh god.
I got a song for you all tonight. one from the heart. And tonight it'll be a cappella, because my voice is the greatest instrument of them all.
It's not.
I keep a close watch on this shower of mine.
I don't get it. Because his first song that wasn't even a song where he just sang some words, that sounded great. But when he actually sings, it's just a mess.
I keep my pulses free of stain and grind. I scrub the ground from the tiles between the lines.
Let him cook. This isn't cooking. He dropped the pan on his foot. That's what this is.
Oh, slide. That was amazing, baby. I even surprised myself.
I've seen many bombs in my time, but that one takes the crook-blasted cake.
Alright, I don't like Luke either, but it's accurate.
Oof. Even I couldn't clean up that mess.
I'm guessing this is the vacuum. We need to meet him next, because he's fucking hot.
You didn't like it? I thought it was okay.
With the club beginning to close down, it appears that the show is over. Patrons mill about, talking amongst themselves. You spot Eddie nursing a solitary cocktail at the bar. Volt is nowhere to be found. Things feel colder and quieter without his presence.
Leave, speak with Eddie. Hell yeah, speak with Eddie.
Show's over. Club's closed.
We're not here for the club. I want to check on you. Oh, I was hoping to talk to Volt. Is he here? We don't want to talk to Volt. I'm good. Well, if the club is closed, why don't you and I hang out? You could at least keep me company until Volt gets back. We just want to check on you.
What? Why?
You seemed upset earlier. I don't know, just thought maybe you'd wanna, yeah.
What, talk?
Yeah.
Pour my heart out? Bond?
Exactly, bond.
What part of my complete disinterest in talking to anyone earlier led you to believe that? Are you always this oblivious?
That's not oblivious, that's being obvious. It's like something's up with him. He might not want to talk to people about it, but something's up with him. Are you always this much of an asshole? Yeah, kinda. Let's call him out.
Cute.
Oh, he thinks we're cute.
Now get out. I got work to do.
Alright, I wasn't thinking of coming back just because of Volt, but might come back for Eddie. Okay, we need to go see that fucking sexy ass vacuum. I think it's in the laundry room, right? At least I hope that was the vacuum.
There's something strange about the handsome figure you see standing before you. It's not his clothing, even though he does appear to be dressed in some sort of plastic armor. No, it's something about his face. Handsome though it may be, you can't quite place his expression.
He looks like he passed out, like standing up. That's the expression I'm getting. This dude is tired. He is sleepy.
Stranger still, he doesn't speak to you at all. He just stares, his face screwed up in concentration, and his lips pressed together.
Is he alright?
What's that?
He lets out the breath he's evidently been holding, bending forward with his hands on his hips as he inhales and exhales deeply.
You alright, dude?
Woo. Sorry about that. Just trying to see how long I could hold my breath for.
Okay. I just got the ick. Why? He's holding his breath. That could be useful in some situations that I'm going for. Not gonna explain further. Weird that I walked in on that. Seems like a while. I regret coming here. Yeah, weird that I walked in on that though.
It is super weird. You have the most bizarre timing.
I like his voice though. His voice is super cute too.
All right, now that that's taken care of, I can give you my full attention. Name's Hoover. My friends just call me Hoov though.
All right, fair. Good name. Good name for a vacuum.
That's
Henry Hoove.
You here to chat? Or is there another incident to clean up? And today was supposed to be my day off.
I'd love to chat. I might have dropped a whole packet of wet noodles. No, we're here to chat.
Sure. What about?
I've been looking for some inanimals. Seen any? Oh, right. The inanimals are like the... Was it the inanimate animals? Where it's just like random pets for everything. Forgot about those for a sec. I'll bet you've been all over the house. So you're the one who's in the investigator. You seem tired. I bet you've been all over the house.
You know it. I've been everywhere except the crawl space, I think. I mean, you never know. There are always places I might not know about. I have heard rumors about a haunted attic.
How do we get there?
Nah, but I'm sure that's nothing but hearsay.
No, okay. Did you say haunted attic? I haven't been in the crawl space either. Yeah, tell us more. Oh wait, I pushed the wrong button.
Mystery that'll never be solved. Trust me.
I am not used to Xbox controllers. That will still happen a lot. I've been looking for some inanimals. Seen any? So you're the one who is the investigator. You seem tired. Investigator?
That's right. Crime scene investigation. I love my work, but it can be hard to put it away at times. I do tend to keep it all in my bag.
Looks big, seems pretty full. What kind of stuff do you investigate? Yeah, it seems pretty full.
Oh, there's plenty of room in there.
Really looks ready to burst. I guess you know better than me. I mean, he knows better than us.
Maybe.
I've been looking for some inanimals. Seen any? Yeah.
He taps his fingers on his chin, considering.
Maybe.
Oh, can't use it, but visualization is an excellent memory aid. Then anything, maybe if retracted your route. Yeah, anything?
Dang. Sorry. Nothing coming up.
You seem tired.
Yeah, a bit. It's been a long week.
Damn, have we been making that much of a mess around the house?
But I enjoy working hard. Makes that can of oil at the end of the day taste all that much better.
What's the hardest part of your job? What do you enjoy most about the work? What do you do for fun? Yeah, what do you do for fun?
Well, I used to do a lot of things for fun. I used to love watching a good game, especially with fellow fans. And sometimes I'd have a drink after a long day's work. These days, I don't know. I've just felt a bit too cluttered. Nothing to worry about, though. Hey, it's been great talking to you, but I gotta finish up my work and call it a day. How about you come back and see me next time you got a minute? I feel like I haven't gotten out to do something fun in a while. And maybe the two of us could, I don't know, catch a game or have a drink?
I hate sports and I can't drink. Sounds good. See you soon, Hoove. I'd love to go some places with you. I'd love to go some places with you.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Who shall we see next? I mean, we haven't seen the hangers yet, right?
5 handsome himbos in colourful jumpsuits are flexing and chatting animatedly amongst themselves. When they notice you, they begin to buzz with excitement, all speaking in rapid-fire sequence.
I'm already regretting talking to the hangers.
Yo, check it! Quick, dudes, clean up the digs. We got company. Some real fine company, if you know what I'm saying. How's it hanging, homie?
All good, fam. The world is bleak and an unforgiving hellscape. I'm not your homie. I guess all good.
Word. Oh, that's facts, amigo. Well, what are you waiting for? Slide on in here and take a load off.
I'm good.
And anything else you want to take off?
Why is he already trying to take off our clothes? No, we're good.
Welcome to the Extremist Dojo in the Pad. The perfect place to sit back, chillax, and recharge your bats. Oh yeah!
Tight doesn't seem that extreme. Are you flirting with me? It doesn't seem that extreme.
That is where you may find yourself mistaken, my friend. Everything we do is extreme. No one is more hardcore than us.
You're a bunch of gamers. I was gonna say gamers. You're a bunch of hangers. I don't think so.
Right now, you're hanging with the wildest, dopest, gnarliest squad of bussin' athletes around, homie. The Hanks!
The Hanks. Okay, all right. Good name, but I don't know how I feel about them. Wait, so if you're the Hanks, does that mean you're all named Hank? Well, who's who? Who's who?
Oh man, you don't know? We're the Hanks!
Okay, I got that, but how do I tell you apart? Yeah.
Numbers are kick-ass!
The Hanks all stand in formation, each of them striking a unique pose as they introduce themselves.
I'm Hank number 1.
Why is this already just giving me vibes of what was it, Codename Kids Next Door? It just was it number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
I'm Hank number 2. I'm Hank number 3. I'm Hank number 4. And I'm Hank number 5. We're the Hanks! Brought to you by Red Bull.
By Red Bull. Alright. That does remind me, well, just random memory. This happens a lot since I've gotten the brain damage. I don't remember stuff like at all, and then just the tiniest thing can just trigger memories. This is triggering one right now. I randomly remember there was always a Red Bull car outside of my high school that would just pass out free Red Bulls to like all the high school students. Like we're there like 14, 15 years old and they're like, here's some energy drinks. Yeah, that's the last thing a teenager needs. Needless to say, I never drank mine. I always brought it back for my uncle. I was like, here you go. There's something for work. Well, that explains it. I'm not sure I get it. Who are you again? Do you play for whose favorite football team? Oh yeah. Does Hoove know you?
Nah, they're the Hankies. We're the Hanks.
Okay, not much difference in the names. So I've been told, sure, makes perfect sense. Yeah, we've been told many times.
Listening is maybe the most extreme sport there is.
What are you guys getting up to in here? Seems pretty sporty. Yeah.
That's right. We're the wildest, most fearless, gnarliest squad of extreme athletes in the house. We base jump, we lava board, we cheese roll.
Is cheese rolling?
If something's hot enough, we'll ride it all night long.
I don't like them.
We laugh in the face of danger. Even though we probably shouldn't. We've tasted the adrenaline of them all.
What's adrenaline taste like? What's your favorite extreme sport? What's your least favorite sport? What does adrenaline taste like?
Believe it or not, grape.
Okay.
You wouldn't think that, but it's actually true. High key slaps, bro.
Not the fucking high key. Man, you guys really are just adrenaline junkies, aren't you?
Oh, we're way beyond junkies, hot stuff.
I mean, they're acting like junkies, so yeah, makes sense.
It's legit insane, but no cap, we live here with you. We're casa roomies, amigo.
Yeah, I get that, and yet you don't pay any rent. I've always wanted roommates. Yeah, where's the rent?
Ah, totally our oversight, homie. Things are a little tight right now. But once we start winning some wicked extreme challenges, our sponsor is gonna start paying out.
Yeah, better pay up. I haven't had any income in 2 years, other than a quarter I found on the ground. Pay up the rent.
Like a slot machine, roomie.
Who's your sponsor? Yeah, who's your sponsor?
Red Bull's our sponsor, bro!
Red Bull. Very cool, got it. And what's that, some kind of energy drink?
No, dude, it's a company that makes Red Bulls.
Alright.
Like cereal or soup or whatever. That's why we get so many free Red Bulls. I don't know exactly what to do with them all, but we'll figure it out.
That doesn't explain all the Red Bulls, yeah, I guess.
They're not just a sponsor, they're our fam.
Don't believe that. When like corporate from a company tells you we're like a family here, they don't give a shit about you at all. Don't believe we're a fam.
They fuel our adventures. They provide our wicked gear, get our exploits killer exposure, and provide the best medical support when things get gnarly. Let's be real, they do get gnarly. If by gnarly you mean dope AF.
Sounds like a great partnership. Okay, sure, whatever. Wait, what happens when things get gnarly? Yeah, what happens when things get gnarly?
Gnarly just means awesome. And things are always awesome when you're hanging out with.
Don't say it.
Thanks.
Damn it. I hate these guys.
We high-key love it all, homie.
Sounds like a good way to break your neck. And you're what, like hive mind or something? So what? You just like hang around? Seems like you're geared up for an adventure. Yeah, you guys just sound like in the same hive mind.
You know, I don't know. Not a lot of time to question that sort of thing when you're too busy living the most extreme life possible. We're the Hanks!
Yeah, we got that. Sounds exciting, sounds dangerous, sounds intimidating, sounds sketchy. Yeah, that sounds sketchy.
It is!
This is a cult. This is a Hulk, or the Hulk, the Hank cult.
Speaking of which, we were just about to head out for a little Hank gliding. It's just like hang gliding, but with us. You know. The Hanks! What do you think?
I don't want to talk to them anymore.
Wanna come? It high-key slaps, homie. You in?
Is that sexual? Okay, but how high key does it slap? I don't like either of these, but
it's goated, brah! What do you say?
I don't know. Oh, why not? Sure, that sounds rad. Nah, I don't think so. I'm kind of afraid of heights and falling and death. That's a big commitment. I don't really know you guys or how to actually do any of this for that matter. Yeah, well, I don't think so. Sorry to disappoint you. Don't be sad. What can I say? I'm kind of a chicken. Sorry to disappoint you, but you guys creep me out.
We're not disappointed. Heck, we just met. This stuff takes trust. Another day. Another adventure. If you change your mind, we'll be hanging out here.
I don't think I'm gonna change my mind.
But we'll probably only head out 4 more times this season, so don't miss out.
Okay then, Hank. Sounds like a plan. Alrighty, I'll think about it. I still think this stuff is pretty scary. Sure, we'll think about it.
Haha, so you're saying there's a chance? Thanks? Away!
Okay, so we're not going back there. Let's see. Oh, we still haven't met one of these. I forget which one. Let's see, which one is it? So what's this?
Hey,
Oh.
how's your day going? Forging some new relates? That's short for relationships.
I don't know. We can just talk to her through the phone.
I think about this stuff a lot.
I'm having a freaking blast. It's going okay, I guess. I'm having a tough time. Yeah, we're having a blast.
Oh, yes, I knew I was good for something. How about a nice menu? I have lots of different ones, all different styles. Here's the main one. Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
I want to talk about features and utility. Let's chat about you. Can I realize you, Skylar? I'm done here. Yeah, what kind of features and utilities?
Right this way.
I want to talk about the rules and strategy. I want to switch some features around. This menu isn't where I want to be anymore. Rules and strategy?
What's on your mind?
I don't know what we're doing. How do specs work? How do collectibles work? What should I be doing? Nothing here. Actually, I'm good. There's collectibles?
Collectibles? Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about?
What do they do? How many are there? Do I get anything for collecting them all? I'm good on collectibles.
Well, of course, there's
How do
an
we
achievement. What are you
get them?
thinking, man? But honestly, I don't care very much if you find them all. They're just there to give a little extra flavor to everything. I'm here to help you forge new relationships.
All right, I'll focus on the datables then. But I love collecting things. Can I get them all in one playthrough? We'll focus on the
Awesome. Any other collectibles questions?
What do they do? How many are there? Do I get anything for collecting them? I'm good on collectibles. Is there a lot?
A lot. Each datable has at least 3 to give out.
So there's at least 300 and I haven't gotten a single one.
But one has up to 33. That's way too many. Any other collectibles questions?
We're good.
Anything else you wanted to know about features?
I guess we're good.
Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Yeah, can we realize her?
Oh. No.
No. Yeah. Oh man.
Well, just not yet.
So you're saying there's a chance? Is there some quest I have to do now? Yeah. Is there a quest?
Yeah, pretty much. When Franklin least made me, it was in a sort of a mad, passionate rush of scientific fervor. There were unintended consequences, like realization, which is a good thing.
Is it though? Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But one of the issues with realizing an object is that each of us can only leave once our own little purposes are complete. Some of us here still have things to do before we go. I call it unfurnished business.
Unfurnished business. All right. Nice. Clever. That's pretty lame, Skylar. Oof, that one hurts. That's clever.
Thank you very much. It's trademarked. Each of us can't become a human if we have unfurnished business. Reasons we need to appear in this house. None of the others know why exactly this is, or what it might be that we need to do. Oh, but I'll always tell you when I see it and forbid you from realizing that individual. As for me, well, I have the most unfurnished business out of anyone. I have to be here to help everyone else get realized, so I gotta go last. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you want me realized, you have to get everyone else realized too.
Alright. Darn, okay, I see now what my quest is. What if I only want you to be realized? We know what our quest is.
You got it. Keep realizing
You gotta go
everyone
meet
you
everyone.
see, and eventually my unfurnished business will become furnished. Yeah, finished.
Oh, we got Discord.
Ah, it's me, Tinfoil Hat. Are you there?
Yeah, where else are we gonna be?
Good point. I'm still receiving data from the Dateviators. Why haven't you brought Skylar to life and destroyed them? I realize all the objects are flirty and super hot, but as long as the Dateviators exist, David will be hunting you. And you don't have a chance. He has a whole island just to practice hunting people.
Fuck David. We're still trying to
no people
fuck our house.
going on here island. Thinks he's so clever, but I'm on to him.
I can't realize her. I didn't try to realize her. Well, she just told us we can't realize her yet.
You can't realize her? Oh dear. This must be unfurnished business. Undoubtedly from too many reanimation gluons in the plasmonic nanogenerators. Oh, I was afraid of this. My calculations showed it was a possibility, but I didn't realize it was unavoidable.
Sorry for the bad news. Can we talk more about the reanimation gluons? Like, what are those?
All right.
Sorry.
Change of plans. If unfurnished business is inevitable, then you'll need to bring every object to life before you can realize Skylar and destroy the Dateviators. Any questions?
We can do that. Like 100, honestly. Nope.
Good. You shouldn't have a single question about any of this. I'm illegally piggybacking off of my neighbor Howard's Wi-Fi, and he just found out. He's only 11, but he's got a black belt in Taekwondo, and he's a real big kid.
Okay.
Realize all the objects so you can destroy the Dateviators.
I don't want to destroy them though. Alright, okay, which one was it that we haven't seen? The washer or the dryer? Does one of you guys remember? I vaguely remember what he looks like, but I don't know which one he was. Oh god, not Dishy again. Where is he? God, how far at the end is he? Oh god, not the Hanks again. Drysdale. Alright, so the washer. Let's see, who's the orange one? Alright, washer. Oh, I thought we saw one more, damn it. Alright. Back to bed, I guess. We'll realize him tomorrow. We need our song, Crowl. Great song. Alright, let's go meet the washer.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward.
Greetings, weary traveler.
He seems chill, but not a date-worthy look for me. His hairline makes me think of Thor, though. Hello, greetings. I am weary. Thank you for noticing. Yeah.
Naturally, my senses are heightened when I'm in a mood.
In a mood, huh? Like a good mood? Sounds like a bad mood. Yeah, sounds like a bad mood.
Yes. Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. Anything you'd like to talk about? Yeah, you need to talk about stuff.
Serious?
You good, homie?
You jest.
No, I mean it. I guess I'm interested. No jesting here. I've just been I've been told my jests are bad. Just a little jesting. Just a little.
A little jesting? I suppose I can handle that. You want to hear my story?
For sure, unless your story is your story long. Well, that's a little discouraging. I bet you were one hell of a storyteller. Yeah, is the story long? Last time we asked for someone's story, we were stuck there for a while.
Well, forgive me if it is. I'm sure you have much more pressing things to do. I'm used to being left with my door open, so to speak.
Oh yeah, I do leave it open at times. Sorry. No, I can leave anytime. Watch me. I guess we do leave it open all the time.
Yes, le bon homme sans merci. Long or not long, you'll have to be the judge. I drowned in the water so long ago I can no longer tell its depth. I am a servant to the drama of the heart.
Truthfully, no idea what you're talking about. This should be good. And then the one we can't pick. Oh god, another involuntary inanimate. I guess this should be good.
Good, bad, what's the difference?
I'm intrigued. What's your deal, dude? Is this about Drysdale? Yes, this is about Drysdale. Seems like there's some chisme that we didn't hear about, but there's definitely a lot of drama here.
The mention of Drysdale makes Washford's eyes narrow.
Is this about Drysdale? How did you know?
He seems very dramatic. Let's see, I can add 2 and 2. I'm really smart at relationships. Yeah, we can put 2 and 2 together.
5.
All right.
I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. Water. The tears you cry when you are born. When you are made. When you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits.
Like, bro, get on with it. He's just yapping.
It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
I've never thought this much about my washing machine. I remember all the times I've left my clothes in the washer too long. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it.
It's not exactly...
The pale betrayal.
Yeah, it's not exactly a decision. It's just ADD. If I don't see it, it's not there. That sounds intense. What's that? Yeah, what's that?
You have no idea. But not only that.
That's why we asked.
Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
It's dramatic. So what happens? What are you what are you going on about? Yeah, what are you going on about?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
I don't know. Tell me, snacking. That's what I do. Yeah, just go have some snacks, bro. Sounds like you need it.
Ah, thus are explained the cracker crumbs
Bring
and
me
the
some
pockets
snacks
of
right now.
t-shirts. It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
I think I understand. I'd really love to hear the story. You have to tell me. If we say we understand, does he stop yapping?
You mean it? Then this at last is the dawn? Such
Still yapping.
bewilderment comes with the sight of the room. I cannot tell.
Deep breath. Guess I'm stuck here listening. Yeah, guess we're stuck here.
I have lost my only friend.
Nod sympathetically. Purse eyebrows sympathetically. Sigh sympathetically. Drysdale. Yeah, sigh sympathetically.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Was that it? Did you mean to do something just then? Yeah, did we snipe it?
My God, haven't I done enough?
I'm going to need a little bit more detail here. Yep, bravo, but I still don't get it. Want more detail.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight.
It's like y'all need to talk to each other.
Quite forsaken.
Oh man, what happened? Is that the dryer? Forsaken how? Yep, I know that guy. Yeah, we met him last time.
Possible to
He's
really
also
know
dramatic.
a true partner as I have. We were a duo, an acrobatic team rivaled by none on earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly to the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us, and joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
Sounds like you guys had an amazing connection. Cool beans. Yeah, cool beans.
Beans?
Stop talking.
But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
I could really go for a glass of wine right now. So what's the problem? Yeah, I'm not even allowed to drink, and I'll take a glass of wine right now.
I no longer partake. Wine was something I shared only with him. Like so many other things. He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain.
Fall asleep with this
in
dude
another
talking.
man's country.
But you had your art, didn't you? Seems like you weren't a good match. Yeah, you guys don't seem like a good
both
match.
made mistakes. Neglect, betrayal. I cannot even claim to have left behind the anger that was born in me.
Anger with Drysdale, this seems serious. Yeah, sit emote. Yeah. Just sitting here just listening to him yap.
Oh,
This
yes.
seems serious.
I told it not. My wrath did grow, and I watered it with fears, night and morning with my tears.
This is still the first person we've talked to today. Whoa, I'm starting to see why you two haven't talked in a long time. Whoa.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood.
I feel like we're gonna need a yapping emote. Maybe that'll be another animated emote for us. Just me, just mouth, just.
All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day.
He's right on top of you.
You have been
Go
a rather
talk to him.
dismissive and flippant
Stop
creature.
talking to me.
I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way.
Don't worry, these things have a way of working out. It doesn't sound like you guys are good for each other right now. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
Perhaps you're right. Beware, beware his flashing eyes, his floating hair. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so
We didn't really have a
long since
choice.
anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Alright. After that fool yapping, who do we talk to next? Let's see. What the fuck is that?
Before you see them, you can feel them.
I don't
An
even know what they are,
overwhelming
but
air of
holy
cool,
shit, she's fucking hot.
Rebellion and edge given form. Leather and metal and the best hair and eyebrows you've ever seen. This rogue is impossibly cool. And looking at you like you owe them
Love her
money.
hair.
You got a problem, punk?
What? No, I don't even know who you are. How could I? No, but it sounds like you do. Yeah, I don't even know who you are.
Oh, damn, that was rude of me, wasn't it? My name's Bobby. Bobby.
Oh,
Pin.
it's a bobby pin. Okay. I was tripping out. Like, it just looks like a line. Bobby pin. Alright, I like her already. Much better than the last person we've talked to.
And you might not have heard of me yet, but trust me, the name
Pretty
Bobby
person,
Pin's
yes,
gonna
pretty
be known
person.
all over the house real soon. How's this strike you? The Pin Crime Syndicate. Oh wait, no. The Pin Criminal Empire.
Both good. You seem kind of crime boss. They sound equally silly. What about the Pin Gang? Yeah, what if we suggest more? Pin Gang.
It's kind of old-timey, but it does have that kind of Tal Capone feel to it.
Tal Capone? Who that?
You know, the famous powdery gangster from Chicago? Talcum powder,
Not talcum powder. And then behind him, it just looks like cocaine. Wait, is this one of the collectibles? Like, do I click on him? Oh no, okay. I'm like, I still don't know how
Anyway,
the collectibles work.
that guy. It's reminiscent, baby. But I'm gonna blow even him right out of the water. I've been locked up in Hoop's bag for years, and I'm finally free!
Who, can't believe who did that. Yeah, we like who. Why did he keep you like that?
I mean, it wasn't his fault, you know? I had a lot of time to think while I was in there, you know, about who I was gonna be when I got out. Getting bent all out of shape, it does something to a pin, you know? Makes you reevaluate your priorities in life. Makes you think long and hard about who you truly are.
This is bent out of shape. Or this is you bent out of shape. You don't normally look like this. You got bent up. Yeah, you got bent up.
Oh yeah. I used to be pinned straight, if you can believe it.
So does that mean she can be pin gay with us?
Getting sucked up into Hoov's bag was a real revelation. I never really felt quite like myself before. Would have liked it better if I didn't have to be locked away for a while first, but I feel like for the first time in my life, who I am and who I've always been are one and the same, baby.
Nice. You look amazing. You can't really buy into that kind of self-reflection, or you can't really buy that kind of self-reflection. Good for you, honestly. Yeah, you look amazing.
Thanks. I mean, I know it, but it's real affirming to hear it from somebody else, too. I've been locked up, but I'm here now, baby. I'm ready to take what's mine.
Bobby pin is they them, please. Oh, okay. Thank you.
The real question at this point is just where to begin.
In that case, can they be pin gay with us?
Where do I situate my burgeoning criminal enterprise? After all, you know the first rule of business. Location, location, location.
That's supposed to be for real estate. That sounds about right. What about the second rule of business? Yeah, what's the second rule of business?
A, B, M, M. Always be making money.
Okay, I lost my job 3 years ago from an injury, and I haven't had any income in 2 years. I'm not good at that part. I can't really argue with that one.
Of course you can't, because I'm right, as always. Tell you what. Let's make a game out of this. I gotta scout some locations for Pin HQ. If you can find me, I'll let you be a small part of this little venture.
Okay, so they're gonna be a lot like Rebel, I'm guessing, where they just show up at random places around the house. We gotta go find them.
What do you say?
I'll play along, but I'm good. Hell yeah, no thanks. Hell yeah.
Rad! Welcome to the Pin family, baby! Just to make sure you don't miss this opportunity of a lifetime, I'm gonna give you a hint about where I'll be.
Okay, with my brain damage, I'm not good with hints, so hopefully it's a very easy hint. If not, might need some help.
I'm gonna be doing my dirty deeds in a place that gets you real clean.
The bathroom? The shower or the bathtub? I mean, they're already in what's it called, like the laundry room, right? So I don't think they would appear here again, right?
Catch me if you can, Normie. I'm out.
All right, hopefully we can find them soon. Oh, I'm still crouched. Wait, can we beat the snacks? Specifically the hot sauce?
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is
I don't know which way
delicious.
I'm leaning with him so far.
You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just he looks edible. His long blonde hair calls to mind
everything
ramen
is
noodles,
edible, even I'm
but
edible.
his entire
That would be called
outfit is a
cannibalism.
culinary journey around
It's
the
frowned
globe.
upon.
He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute.
Looks like you're really enjoying that glass of wine. Yep.
Glass of wine? Surely you can do better than that. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry.
Okay, I don't like him.
It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess just outside Chavignol? And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach. And a certain minerality. Flint. Gray salt.
Definitely a Chardonnay. It's a Sauvignon Blanc? I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that one either. Riesling, then? That's not white at all. It's a rosé. I don't know what any of these mean. I haven't drank in forever. I don't know shit about wine. My go-to for wine is whatever's cheap and use that for cooking. Yes, a rosé.
Rosé? Do I look like I'm eating barbecued prawns?
Yeah, yes?
But where are my manners?
I don't know.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire.
Mitchell Lynn.
Paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal.
He's always got a handy-dandy notebook. You must really like food, huh? I consider myself something of a foodie, actually. Food, can't live with it, can't live without it. Have you heard of Soylent? I'm really into Soylent lately. I mean, we're kind of a foodie. G-Dope and I have talked about possibly becoming foodie influencers. But we're a foodie.
Oh, really? Could have fooled me. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me?
That would be great. I'm not really hungry right now. I mean, I don't like him, but I like food, so...
Brilliant! So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion place in the living room.
There is?
Daisuke's sushi spot in the dining room is supposed to be pretty swanky. Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Ooh, ice cream. Yeah, Hawaiian fusion is good. But sushi sounds fucking bomb right now. I could go for some sushi.
Mitchell leads you to the dining room. He seems excited. Or about as excited as a critic like Mitchell can be about an...
I've heard only good things about Daisuke's place so far. Let's hope it lives up to expectation.
You walk into a rather austere space. Every element seemingly selected for its clean and unpretentious elegance. The counters are of raw pine, finished to a glossy luster. The walls are shoji-style screens, and the doors slide open with a soft hiss that seems engineered to bring you entirely into your sophisticated surroundings. A water feature drips delightfully in the background. You feel instantaneously relaxed and intrigued.
Sounds very nice in here.
Ah, here comes the owner now.
There he is, my boy.
Daisuke greets you both with a warm smile.
Welcome to Omakase Daisuke. I am pleased to see you both.
Always nice to see you, Daisuke.
It's like we're mostly here for sushi, but we're also here for him.
It's obvious you've put a lot of work into
Daisuke
this
is a
endeavor.
cutie.
Thank you, Mitchell. I have only done what anyone would in my place. The dishware deserves no less than maximum effort. I hope the decor and ambiance please you.
My mind isn't quite made up yet.
Shut the fuck up, Mitchell. This place is great. I think it's quite exquisite, Daisuke. And it feels a little too stuffy to me. Slightly run-down quality. It looks exquisite.
You do? Seems rather dull.
Fuck off, Mitchell. Look more closely. It's intentional, not dull, but understated. Now that you mention it, it's not really not much going on here. Nope.
Understated, you say? Let me take a closer look.
Alright, G-Dope, so if we do become foodie influencers, promise me neither one of us will turn into this fool right here. No Mitchell. This guy seems like an asshole. Everything has been selected and arranged in order to draw one's full attention to the sushi.
Why, you're absolutely right. I thought at first it was lazy and weak decor.
Got it, yeah.
Lazy and weak.
Yeah, don't listen to Mitchell. He's a fucking moron.
Mitchell continues on, as though he's not heard Daisuke.
But look around you. Perfectly clean, lighting muted but warm. This wood shows the signs of a master carpenter. These chairs have been selected with painstaking care. And as I listen, I detect the subtle dripping of water from a waterfall pond.
That is only Sinclair's chronic drip. But I thank you all the same.
There's the sink, right? Have we met the sink? I don't know if we've met the sink yet.
I feel almost as if I've been transported to the Tsukibayashi Jiro. Delightful, simply delightful. Let's move on to your speciality, Daisuke. What are we to make of the settings?
Before we begin, I am obligated to tell you that Scandalabra's stories about the silver are damaging lies and not to be believed.
Is Scandalabra like the candelabra?
Believe the
This will mean pendants?
Scandalabra? I'd sooner let Sinclair process an insurance claim for me.
I'm glad we are all in agreement there.
Now let's have a look. We appear to be missing chopsticks.
Why is that, Daisuke? Chopsticks are properly only offered in Chinese restaurants. Chopsticks are brought out after the first course. Traditionally, sushi is eaten with hands. Is it? I was use chopsticks. Let's go with that. Chopsticks are brought out after the first course.
This is untrue. The answer is much simpler.
Okay, I had it wrong.
Traditionally, sushi is eaten with the hands.
Okay, I didn't know that. I don't like eating with my hands. Honestly, even I'm like kind of germophobic. I don't trust eating with my hands sometimes. Sometimes I've even eaten tacos with chopsticks because it's just I don't have to touch it. I've been told how weird that is, but hey, my hands don't get dirty with the food and I don't get whatever dirtiness from my hands on the food.
But if you wish,
I
can bring you some.
All right, let's get down to business. I'm starving.
As the name suggests, we offer only omakase.
Great, no need to order. Oh, perfect. I love shellfish. I don't like not having a selection. Seaweed only is an odd choice, I'd have to say. I guess we don't need to order.
I can't wait to see what's in store for us. Okay, now, when the first course comes, let's...
Give ourselves a minute or so to appreciate its beauty. Pretend to refuse it once before accepting. Eat it right away as soon as it's delivered. Where's our option? Take a picture of the food first. I guess give us ourselves a minute.
Sushi must be eaten right away, within the first 10 seconds.
Here you
are.
Please enjoy.
Daisuke places a dish before you containing what must be the most hideous, clumsy nigiri you've ever seen in your life. The fish is misshapen, and the rice seems to be falling apart.
What are we looking at, Daisuke?
Okay, it's not about the look, it's the taste, so let's taste it first.
Is it not obvious? This is eel.
I see.
Mitchell, shut up. I love eel. Ooh, I hate eel. Meh, why does it have to be eel? Eel's good. I don't even like that many fish when it comes to seafood, but eel's all like not bad.
Glad to know your take. I'll present my own opinions in the review.
Your review's gonna suck, alright?
Now that we've eaten, I think it's time to go.
Alright. Did the fridge just say hello to us? Actually, have we met the fridge? I don't know if I met the fridge in the demo or in our playthrough. Let's see. Or if any of you guys remember if we've seen the fridge yet. Not. I think that's the fridge if I remember correctly from the demo. Let's meet the fridge.
You'd hoped you'd meet your refrigerator.
Oh god, he's here too.
But it seems he's already busy with another guest.
Freddy, this is all rather dull.
How can you say that when you haven't heard the coolest part?
Regale me.
The point in which gelatin goes from a liquid to a solid.
The demo most likely, yeah.
Temperature?
Certainly.
Go on. Guess for me.
I do not guess. Perhaps the human would like to essay an attempt.
I'm 60 degrees below Fahrenheit at freezing. Trick question. Gelatin is always a soup. Below 60?
Wow! How did you know?
Oh, look at the time.
Just put it in the
I must be
fridge.
on my way to a more interesting conversation.
Now alone, the massive Yeti turns his attention to you.
He's like cool
Want to
dad
speak
energy.
to you?
Emphasis on the
It
cool.
takes you a few moments to process what you're seeing. Yep, that is indeed a Yeti. Massive, furry.
Hey yo,
decked out in
same
his
furry.
finest winter wear.
Huh. He ran like he didn't want to be here or something.
That's a good thing. He's kind of annoying.
You, with the answers and the listening, that can only mean one thing.
What's that? That thing is, what are you talking about? You're madly in love with me? Yeah, that thing is?
With you standing in the kitchen, I'm no longer the coolest thing in here.
Yeah, I forgot. Definitely dad energy here. That was kind of sweet, corny alert. Yeah, that was sweet.
That's me. I try to be sweeter than that chocolate bar you've been hiding from yourself inside the butter drawer for the past few weeks. Don't worry. I'll never tell. But really, to what does old Freddy here owe the pleasure of this visit?
He's just trying to meet everyone. Freddy Yeti.
Oh, did you make another order to food fetch? What did you get this time? Did you order sushi? Oh, I love
Nah,
it
we're
when
set
you
on
get the
sushi.
little
We got our homie.
rolls that you have the tiny bubbles on top.
Bro?
No, wait. You know what we haven't had in a while? Burritos.
Could go for some burritos right now. I think I'm just hungry. This is just adding to my hunger.
But you might want to hold back on the beans because, well, you know why.
I'm Mexican. We go with it. We a shit ton of beans. What are you talking about? You got it, Freddy. We're going there already. What are you talking about?
Farts?
Just straight out says it. Again, we're good. We eat a lot of beans. We're used to that.
Sorry, I know that's not the best thing to talk about, but I'm just giving you bean consumption tips.
Again, I'm Mexican. I don't need bean consumption tips. We're set.
So what are you doing here now? Oh, don't tell me. Let me guess. Are you feeling fancy today? You look fancy, cool kid. I bet you were feeling fancy. I got it. You ordered my favorite. That duck from the one place that I can never pronounce.
Ducky's always good. I don't know if y'all have ever had the, I think they're called the Firecracker Duck Wings at Disney. I had those a long time ago. Me and Rez had them together. Those are good. Those are like so tasty. Back then I wouldn't want to eat duck because I thought ducks were too cute. So I was like, that's an animal I can't eat. And I tried it. I was like, they're not cute anymore.
I love duck.
Dad zoned, he's calling us kid. I mean, that's fine. He gives off dad energy. This is not a dating person. This is a dad friend. Nope. What else do you like? What about rubber duck? Yeah, could you be homies with Rebel?
Rebel?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing scares me.
Why? They're adorable and so sweet, and they're doing better now.
Burger? Chicken tenders? Empanadas? Oh, I love when you use food fetch. The possibilities are endless. As endless as they can be within a 10-mile radius.
Food fetch is a ripoff. I'm trying to cut back. We have plenty of food here, don't we? Yeah, food fetch is a ripoff.
Oh, why didn't you say so? You hungry? What can we get you? We've got those leftovers from that Tie Me to the Moon place.
There's
the
dino nuggets.
I like big bunts. Or the pizza from Pie on Life. Which will it be?
Patsy for me, please. Cake does sound really good right now. Give me that za. I'm actually not that hungry right now. Patsy is delicious.
Excellent choice. If I may describe the dish to you.
Like, that's usually my go-to for when we get Thai food here at our house.
What we have for you today is a beautiful pad see ew with broccoli, shiitake, and button mushrooms, some egg, and just a hint of some kind of spice that makes the whole thing sing.
Sounds like it's not enough spice. If any of y'all don't know, I fucking love spicy.
Oh, you can't go wrong with anything from Tie Me to the Moon. They always have the freshest ingredients and best reusable containers. And don't worry, I kept it nice and fresh for you. Remember, heat it up with just a little bit of oil in a pan for a few minutes. If you do choose to nuke it,
No,
don't do it too long.
we don't do that.
Could dry the whole thing out.
I'm not a fan of microwaving my food. Gotta reheat it on the stove. Thanks for that. I'll eat it coated. It tastes better that way? No. Thank you for the
Next
tip.
time you're feeling peckish, you know where to find me, cool kid. I'll be here waiting.
Yep, definitely dad energy right there. We got one more heart. What else do we need? Did we end up meeting the stairs last time? I don't think we did. With the stairs.
A distinguished beauty greets
She
you
looks
with an
pretty cool.
elegant wave. You never really thought so many hard corners and angles could be soft and graceful, but she's really selling it somehow.
So we had dad energy, and I have a feeling we're gonna get mom energy. Not sure yet, but
Oh, hello, dearie. Mind your step. I'm getting a bit creaky in my old age.
okay, maybe grandma energy.
I'm working on it, mind you. I'm Stella, your quickest way up and down between floor and ceiling.
Hey, did you know that the breaker unit is trying to get rid of you and replace you with a slide?
Airway calling.
I don't mind the creak, feels homey. You're a noisy old thing, aren't you? That's so mean. No. Good for you. Yeah, we don't mind the creak.
Well, aren't you a sweet summer thing?
Oh,
I
I like her.
appreciate the sentiment.
She seems so sweet.
Still, one step at a time, all right? Just in case. And step and step and step and step.
What about 2 steps at a time? I'm 6'2", so at least before the injury, you could just run up the stairs.
At least that's what they say.
1 step at a time, that's a lot of steps. Yeah, 1 step at a time, I guess.
That's the way. Step on through.
Laying it on a bit thick there, maybe take some smaller steps. I'll be on my way then. Take some smaller steps?
Oh, but you've got to dream big, you know? Hustle, I believe is the word.
Hustle for what? Hustle has a couple of meanings, I think. Yeah, what are we hustling for?
Self-sufficiency. You see? Well...
Stella looks everywhere but at you, trying and failing to find the words. Eventually she sighs, plucking up the courage from somewhere within her.
Truth be told, I'm starting a business.
Fuck yeah, we love small businesses here.
She gives you a nervous but sweet smile.
I see, that's great. Congratulations. What kind of business? Yeah, that's great.
Oh, thank you, dearie. It's all a bit exciting. I've never really had a thing like this before. A project, a goal. Never really thought I would, truth be told. You know, if you were interested, I could get you in on the ground level.
I think I'm okay. Tell me more. Have you ever heard of the pyramid scheme? Is it a pyramid I mean, I guess she has stairs. But if she's the one starting the business, that's just investing in small business, right? That's not a pyramid scheme. Tell us more.
Oh!
Stella looks almost touched.
Really? No one's ever said that.
No, we love small businesses here.
Well, now I'm all a bit frazzled. Sorry, dear. I'm very grateful. It's just, I've not gotten this far before. Let me check the booklet.
Wait, if there is a booklet, maybe it is a pyramid scheme. Booklet, you're reading from a script. What seemed easier? Yeah, booklet?
They sent it to me when I signed up.
Oh, it is a pyramid scheme. You're not starting a business. That's a pyramid
Stella
scheme.
Steps to Success. How to sell that sale and change your life, generate passive
Wait.
income and financial freedom, all from the comfort of your own home.
So she's the head of the pyramid scheme? I'm lost here. Because that's her own book then, right?
Stella pulls out a pamphlet from deep in her bag.
I memorized that part at least.
Looks like someone's just scrawled your name in front of some boilerplate text. I think you're being scammed, Stella. Yeah, it might be getting scammed.
Well, let's not get too dramatic. It's hard work, sure, but isn't anything? They even tell you that. Step 37. Not everyone will make it, but drive and passion are the fuel that fans the flame. Patience is a virtue, and success is for the virtuous. Doesn't that make you want to get to work?
Not really. You lost me. Now that I know it's a pyramid scheme. Does it make you want to get to work? Speaking of work, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Sorry, Stella. It kind of does actually. Yeah, I guess, does it make you want to get to work?
Actually, it does. Make something of myself.
You can make something of yourself without joining a pyramid scheme.
Oh, I really have gone off track now, haven't I? Booklet or not, this is a mess. Look, dearie, I'm so sorry to ask, but could you come by again someday soon? Give me another shot. I'm still working on my nerves. And there are really a lot of fancy words to learn. I'll throw in a free sample. Gotta get rid of them somehow.
This is definitely a pyramid scheme then. I'd rather not take part in a glorified scam. I'll swing by when I can. I might have the time. We'll have to see. Of course, Stella, not a worry. I like her, but we gotta let her know it's a scam.
Well, it's not. I don't think. Yes, of course, dearie. Sorry to bother.
She seems so sweet, but like being taken advantage of. No. Alright. Back to bed. Alright, where's Crowl? What kind of song you got for us today? Great start. Alright. Let's talk to Skylar again.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu?
I want to talk about features and today. Let's just chat about you. Yeah.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
I want to talk about some futures. Can we talk about how this dating object thing works? Let's talk about our relationship. I don't want to be in this menu. Let's back up one. Yes, our relationship.
Relationships?
We're just here to talk to her.
My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do you get to have feelings for, or how do I get you to have feelings for me? Do you love me? Or wrong turn. Let's back up a menu. Yeah, should we just straight up ask, do you love me?
Not yet, but there's still hope for you.
Oh, there's hope.
Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Let's see, features, dating objects. I guess we're good.
Scooching. Anything else?
We're done. All right.
Oh yeah.
Guess there's not much we can talk with her. I thought that with the little notification one there, would be something new. So does that count? I guess that does count as one. Who else have we not talked to? Anyone on your guys' minds? I can't remember who we haven't seen yet. I don't know if the lamp will count as that influencer dude. I guess there's the equipment. We haven't actually met the equipment. The fitness equipment.
One moment you're looking at your
Oh,
old
this is not who I
sports
thought it was.
equipment, and the next you're looking at a
There's
gorgeous
the treadmill I was
muscled
thinking of.
man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs so thick and developed, you're rendered speechless for a few.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you've just told him he's won the lottery.
It's like, I don't like sports, but he seems chill so far.
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Forgot, do I even know you? Well, what happened was, don't judge me. Yeah, do we even know you?
Of course you do! But I'll never turn down a chance to introduce myself.
The lights dim, and a spotlight appears from... You're not quite sure where, really.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Alright, liking the energy.
Now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the duke of dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shuttlecock! Oh, hell yeah! Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete.
Alright, cheer for him. Just your name would have been fine. Smile politely. Yeah, just...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals.
Are we pals? Dunk is better. Just be fine. I'm not going to be your groupie. What about more than pals? I'm good without pals. Yeah, are we pals?
Totally. We might have just met, but strangers are all just friends you haven't met yet.
Not too sure about that, but okay.
Anyway, it's good to see you here finally.
He grows very serious,
He's
placing
got a
a strong
fucking
but
shake
gentle
weight.
hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you?
Hey, I can't work out that much anymore. I got broken shoulders. Alright. I just got busy. Sports have never been joyful for me. None of your business. Yeah, none of your business, buddy.
Hey, that's okay. I won't pry. Real pals respect each other's privacy and boundaries.
Accurate.
You don't have to share shit you don't want to share.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze.
Don't
and then he's
squeeze
slapping
it,
you on the
that'll
back
hurt.
So enthusiastically, you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Like, I still got muscle tears on the left one. Don't squeeze them.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, "Let's get it, baby!" And who are we to say no to your inner athlete?
I can say no to him right now. I don't have an inner athlete. You're so right. I feel like this is all moving so fast. Yeah, I don't have an inner athlete.
Of course you do. We all do. Yours might be like sleepy right now, but that's okay. We'll wake him up.
I don't know about sleepy. That fool's dead.
We just gotta get you into the flow, but I want to make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury.
I'm already way ahead of you there. I got that nasty injury a long time ago.
So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? Bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
Alright, I guess since we're in this room, I already don't like the treadmill based on his date with Penelope, but we gotta meet everyone.
You're forced to crane your neck upwards as you try to take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you. He stares down at you, cutting a truly intimidating figure. He says nothing for several minutes. You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
Have we just been standing here in just silence? Just looking at each other? Let's go back to the silence. Kristoff? You okay while you're big? Hey there, that was some scream. Yeah, you're alright, buddy?
What is okay? I am not an oak. And what do trees have to do
That's
with
not what we said, buddy. Oh no, means are you alright? Okay means alright, yeah.
I see. You must be foreign.
We must be foreign?
You speak strangely, but
Do we?
I'm willing not to kill you yet. We seem to be...
The fuck did we do?
Communicating.
Well, this is my house, so technically you're the foreign one. Kill me. Yeah, why are you trying to kill us, bro?
Of course!
would you not try to kill a stranger who woke you from a dream of battle with large-breasted opponents?
No, we wouldn't. Murder wouldn't be my first instinct. Yeah. When you put it that way, I just might. What was the large-breasted part of, or was the large-breasted part necessarily? Yeah, that wouldn't be my first instinct, bro.
Why not?
I don't enjoy violence all that much. I try to at least get to know you before trying to kill you. Yeah.
What a waste of time. You can know someone quite well through doing battle with them. Come, I will show you.
I don't think I'm set for battles in my current time right now.
I feel it. The surge of violence within me. Come to me at this place with your weapon. Next we meet. And glory shall be mine.
Alright. Have we met the yoga ball? I don't think we have, right? I'm just gonna try meeting as many new people as well. Oh. I guess the yoga ball counts as one of them? Alright, who else is new? Or does this count as the same as the shuttlecock dude? It does. Love it. It was a good time to check. It is looking like it's all of it. Okay. What about the plushie?
There's something so intensely familiar about
He's
the cuddly stranger
adorable.
standing in your closet. The combination of his massive stature and the soft materials he wears produces an almost
This is a cuddle
irresistible
buddy for
urge to
sure.
hug him. And the
Well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
The tag. Am I? Well, thank you. I'll bet you say that to everyone. Thank you.
You are very welcome. You are so kind to express your gratitude like that. I feel like that's a bit of a lost art these days. To be honest, it's just so nice that you can really feel your gratitude. It feels good. It's one of my favorite things. Right behind fresh hot chocolate, warm in a mug in my hands.
That's peak, to be honest. It's like hot chocolate is always good.
Oh, and munching on a big bowl of popcorn.
That too. I could go for some popcorn right now. I'm like in a very snacky mood right now.
Ooh, and going for a beautiful, long, slow meander out in the fresh air and taking deep breaths and listening to the trees. There's a lot to love around us, huh?
I like this guy already.
What are some of your favorite things?
Oh, hot chocolate, no I mean, we were just saying that. Hot chocolate, no contest. I don't know, haven't really thought about it. Yeah, hot chocolate. That shit's good.
There you go. I must have made hot chocolate 100 different ways in my life, and every time,
Same.
It's just the best.
So one advantage of working with because I used to, for those of you who don't know, worked with chocolate for 7 years, I think, with different companies. So I always got to take some chocolate home and could make some bomb hot chocolates at home.
I think at this point I might be mostly made of hot chocolate. Not that I'm complaining. It makes sense that I would be warm and delicious. Tell me, what brought you around to see me?
You're a cute plushie. What do you mean? First I gotta ask, is it weird that we're talking in the closet? Nothing, actually. I didn't know you were in here. Yeah, we didn't know you were in here at first.
Well, I can see that. It has been a long time since we talked. It's easy for old things to get lost when new things keep crowding your world. And my goodness, how your world must have expanded since we were both young. I've grown up in this closet. You must have had so many adventures, so many stories. I've got an idea. How about you tell me a story of yours, and I'll tell you one of your old favorites. We can trade stories and get reacquainted. Probably have a heck of a lot of fun in the process, too. I might even have some new stories in here somewhere.
This guy seems so cute. All right, let's exchange stories. Let's do it. That sounds so nice. Actually, let's go for it. Honestly, it doesn't really sound like my scene anymore. I think I'm a little too old to be talking to my teddy bear. We're never too old to be talking to our teddy bear. Let's go for it. Plus, I could use a refresher for old memories, considering the brain damage.
Before we start, I should ask, where would be the best location for us to cozy up together?
You can stay in here. I don't need you out. Yeah, just stuff him in here. Never touch you again. I think I'll bring you to the bed with me would be nice. How about on the dresser? To the bed.
So comfy.
Cuddle buddy.
So now that we're all comfy, how about a good bit of wisdom?
Absolutely. I've been working. I've been looking forward to it.
Being that it's daylight out, I got some advice to give you. For me, it's advice in the daytime, stories at night. Want to hear some advice?
Can't leave him in there again. Yeah, no, we can't. Let's see. Yeah, sure. I'll come back later for stories. No, yeah, sure.
Got a nice punchy one for you today.
Let me have it. Okay, let me have it.
Here's the windup. Learn how to throw a really good punch.
About that, buddy. Going back to the brain damage leading to shoulder damage. Can't really throw a good punch right now. It's like, I think being in that closet might have missed some stories for the past few years. Okay, take this. That's not necessary. Yeah, it's not necessary, especially
it's not necessary,
now.
But it's good advice. It'll make you stronger, make you feel powerful and more confident in yourself.
What about a kick? It's like my legs have definitely gotten stronger. Might have gotten ran over when I was 4 on both legs, but legs are a lot stronger right now than the shoulders are.
And if you're anything like me, it makes you feel pretty darn cool too. When I'm feeling down, sometimes I just stand in the mirror and throw a few really good punches, and all of a sudden, I've got my swagger back.
Okay.
Give it a try. I'll be cheering for you.
I'm good. Thanks, Teddy. Whatever. Thanks, I guess.
Stay frosty.
Alright, we got one more for today. Who do we see? Who else is new? Is a yoga mat something different? Nope. Yoga mat counts as the same thing. Okay. Who else? Downstairs. Maybe the shelf counts as a different person? I don't know if it'll just be Shelly again. Let's see.
Hey there.
Oh, it's just Abel again. Okay.
You look like you got a story you're itching to share. I take it you'd talk to the captain then, huh?
I did. He told me a great story all about Stoic Traveler. He said you were a boring table, the end.
Oh, heck, I don't like where this is going.
They said the Traveler was liked by everyone he met.
Come on now.
And that despite how rough things may have been in the past, he always did his best to support others.
Oh, this is the last time I confide in that salty son of a gun.
Oh, okay. Seems like you're happy to help anyone you meet, but you won't share even a little bit about yourself. Oh, got called out. Abel?
Yeah, look, I just... Time spent on me is time I'm not spending on others, right?
You always gotta spend time on yourself, too.
You remind me of my old rectangular friend.
Your rectangular friends, who? Yeah, who?
The desk. Real nice gal.
Oh, I guess we still haven't talked to the desk then, right? Yeah.
Anyway, you remind me of her. She's a sly one, too. Always trying to get me to focus on myself.
I think you're more interesting than you're giving yourself credit for. Keep on tabling, you big sexy table.
Well, that's real nice of you to say. Oh, you mind giving me some time to myself? I need to get my head on straight.
Yeah, sure, as long as you're gonna be okay.
Always am.
All right, to the next day. Oh, there's our teddy bear. Cool. It looks like he stays there. It's a good spot for him. Alright, what's your song for us today, Crowl? That was a great one. That was a great one for today. I guess let's meet the desk. Also, maybe I should look at the rumors more. I guess we still need to officially meet the computer. And I don't want to meet him, but I guess we gotta meet Chance.
Upon reflection, it makes sense that your desk is as muscled and sturdy as she appears to you here
I like
now.
her.
But you still can't say you were expecting all this. She looks like she could snap you in half with a pinky, but also like she gives the
And
most
I'd let her do it.
incredible hugs imaginable.
Aha! A stranger! I am Dasha, and you have quite the look on your face.
I mean, fair. Her look was pretty shocking. It's like she's fucking hot though. I didn't think my desk would be, you have a lot of muscles, can you pick me up? Yeah, can you pick me up?
Of course I could. Would you
Hell
like that?
yeah.
These muscles aren't just for show, after all.
Well, you weren't kidding. I've been, or haven't been picked up like this since I was a kid.
Dasha never lies. My muscles are capable of lifting far more than your feather weight.
Just like that, Dasha sets you down as gently as a feather.
Holding so much on my shoulders, day in and day out.
Can you help me with mine? Or please?
My job demands muscular perfection. That's enough about me, though. Tell me about yourself. You have intent in your eyes. Have you come to ask me questions?
While you're really perceptive, I want to learn how to converse with people, how to better converse with people. I was just clicking around and saw the desk.
I see much here through the day. I have become very good at reading people. Your eyes might as well be question marks. But listen to me go on. Speak, friend.
Well, I was hoping to revive my love life.
And you have come to Dasha to help you do this, yes?
I mean, after seeing her, yes.
You have come to the right place. Tell me more.
I get nervous sometimes. I'm a bit inexperienced. What makes you such an expert? I get nervous sometimes.
Do not be nervous. I will help you train your heart. The heart is, after all, a muscle too. And all muscles can be trained, strengthened. With my guidance, you will be swole on the inside.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna get swole on the inside. I'm not sure about this. All right, let's begin. Let's begin.
This is
I'm
the
in.
spirit. You are winning already. Pretend that I am the one who makes your heart flutter.
I don't need to pretend.
What would you say to me?
Oh, she has mom energy. Yeah, this is 100% like that one meme. The mommy sorry. Hello, you are the one who makes my heart flutter. Yeah, I think you. I think I need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, you make my heart flutter.
You are funny one. Great joker, you.
Wasn't a joke.
Try again. Seriously this time, huh?
I don't think that. Or you really don't think that could be you?
We are only just meeting, my friend. It was very funny, really. But the time for joking is over.
Still not joking. Okay, well, alright, yipes. Alright.
Okay. Perhaps there is too much pressure. Perhaps we must go back to basics. We are side by side at Tasteful Bar. I am just your type.
Yes, she is.
You wish to impress me. How do you get my attention?
Crush my head between your thighs like a watermelon mama. Nice muscles, can you pick me up? I mean, that's essentially how we started the conversation. Would you mind sharing your lifting regimen? Do kind of like the first one.
What? Why would I do this? The thought alone makes my stomach churn like angry sea. No, no. Ugh, Bоже mой, you need more help than I could have imagined. But fear not, my friend. Dasha will fix you right up. I have things to attend to now, but perhaps you can return for another love
we are
lesson sometime.
definitely returning. Sure, I could come back later. Oh man, I totally didn't. Or, oh man, I totally didn't get your whole deal. We can come back later.
See you then.
Alright, let me open these doors. Actually, do the doors count as a different person or as the desk?
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a
I don't know
pen.
how I feel about them yet. They're kind of cute. But they also look like they can be an absolute prick.
When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa,
Jerry.
Nelly! Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Okay, so far, alright, liking him.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
What kind of collection? Ooh, collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. Feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown.
I mean, I definitely, as someone who is an artist, ran a small business, I have, we'll just say, more than one junk drawer. Not gonna specify how many, just more than one. That is a bunch of tangled wires. Is that a rusty nail? A moth flew out when I opened you. That's a lot of tangled wires.
So you would think. Where the untrained eye sees a pile of plastic spaghetti, I see a system, my friend. A highly organized system.
This is just ADD encoded, which is kind of like me. Like, my drawers are a mess, but I know where things are, and if I organize it, I don't know where things are anymore.
I have specially ordered these wires by how often they get tangled. It is always. All of them are always tangled. So, what do you think?
Sorry, but I'm not sure I understand what kind of collection this is exactly.
Why, it's a collection of lost things. Each one forgotten by the world. Each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another. A modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
Ooh, very romantic. Pretty sure that's a button that fell off my pants. I meant to sew it back on months ago. That's romantic.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
That's definitely that's definitely a shopping receipt. Oh, that's where that went. I was supposed to file that as a tax write-off last year.
Don't worry.
You had it.
I did. Or I will. Once I get around to it.
Seems kind of cramped in there. Are you really okay living like this? It seems a little cramped.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's not so bad. You just need to know the right way to tilt your bones to work around it. It's like a game of limbo. But, you know, forever.
Well, as long as it makes you happy, this seems unhealthy. No, it makes him happy. That's fine.
It certainly does. There's nowhere else I feel as safe or as comfortable.
Like some people will say that's unhealthy, but like, If it works for you, then it works for you. Like, don't let other people tell you how to live.
Just stepped on a thumbtack.
Okay, that part's not so healthy. Yep, seems great. Do you ever think about cleaning up around here? Seems great.
Oh, right. I'm so silly. You're a guest after all. Let me give you the grand tour. On the left, we have a lovely spread of exactly 2 cards from a standard 52-card deck.
Hey, we might need those 2 cards later, alright?
Now, the average viewer might say, Jerry, it's only 2 cards. Just throw them away. But connoisseurs like you and me know better, don't we?
Yeah, what if we get another 52 card deck and we lose exactly those 2 cards? Those will be useful.
After all, the last laugh will be ours when we find the rest of the deck and save ourselves the cool $3 it would have taken to buy a new one. That's 300 pennies, my friend. As a side note, we will be seeing quite a few pennies later on the loose change section of the tour. One of which might be one of those valuable misprint pennies. I still haven't gotten around to checking.
We'll check eventually.
Coming up on your right are a
They'll still
series
be
of
there.
mystery bolts that probably attach to something in the house. Just past those is a single rubber band. Could be useful. Oh, and look! Now this is a dead fly.
Okay, I don't know about the dead fly. I was on board for everything else. I don't know about the dead fly. Let's not keep that. Wow, incredibly well perceived. Huh? Yeah, huh?
Ooh, look over here. You'll love this. This here is an antique wire from some old electronic from the early 2000s.
I feel called out. I literally have a drawer where I have like my old cell phones and old cell phone wires and like just a mix of different wires. It's like I still have my like old Nokia in there.
Now, I haven't the faintest idea which electronic it's from, but just imagine it. One day you're setting up an old computer, you know, like you're always doing, and you realize you don't have this special doodad wire.
Yeah, it could be useful later.
What if it turns out to be a rare part? What if it's super valuable? What if collectors are offering tens of thousands of dollars online for this very item? Why, the hypothetical value is practically infinite! And wouldn't you look the fool for having thrown it away?
Yeah, see, I'm liking this mindset. That's a great point. Yeah, that's a great point.
So, what do you think of the collection so far?
It's great, though. My favorite piece is definitely the curator. It's great, but I wish there was even more. While you've clearly put a lot of work into it, but yeah, it's great, but there could be more.
Yeah. Like a bottle cap that's just fancy enough that you can't quite tell if it's from a long discarded plastic bottle or if it's part of an appliance, so you're never comfortable throwing it away?
Or an old bottle opener. Yeah.
Oh.
You never know when you might need a second, slightly rustier bottle opener. See, I wish I did that. I wish I kept my old bottle opener, because I always had a bottle opener on my my keychains, on my keys. I lent it to a buddy of mine, and I forgot to take it back at the end of the night. So now I don't have a bottle opener. And granted, I don't use it for beers or anything because I can't drink, but my Jaritos, I need it for my Jaritos.
Yes, get out of my brain.
It's like if I had that bottle opener, I could have just put that one back on my keys, but nope. And I don't even know where to find bottle openers, so.
It's so nice to talk to someone who understands.
Both of the ones I had I had gotten them for free at events.
I almost never feel this seen, I guess. That's probably my fault for hiding away in this little desk nook. But thank you. I've spent so much time focused on my collection. I can't remember the last time I felt this way about a patron. So, what do you say? Do you feel the same way about old Jerry?
Hell yeah. Absolutely, I love spending time with you. You're great, Jerry, but I'd like to keep things professional. Nah, I like him. He's cute, and I like him.
Bed knobs and broomsticks. I wasn't expecting that. Well, that's great. That's really great. Please come back anytime, especially if you have anything you'd like to add to the collection. We're always accepting new donations. Bye! Ow! Ow! Kinda hard to wave goodbye when there's a bunch of twisted chunks of metal within arm's reach digging into my fingers. It's all good.
Hey, got a new love. All right. We met the books already. I think these books are gonna be all the same.
Oh.
Did the desk just go O to us? Interesting. What about the stack of paper?
Hey there,
Oh, it's
lover.
Penelope again.
Oh god, it sounds so weird outside of my head. Just pretend I never said it.
Okay, I think she's like all of the office supplies. It's okay, I like it. I'm ready to realize you, Penelope. Sure. I guess we're ready to realize her.
Really? You're gonna realize me?
Oh, can we not yet? Oh, I guess we can't yet.
Oh, well, hey, that's okay. Just let me know if you can later.
Alright, eventually when we get all those things, we will. What about the keyboard? Or does this count as a PC?
A tattooed, bespectacled nerd regards you with a friendly smile. Their kind face is illuminated by the soft glow of multiple screens and the RGB lights in their clothes and wheelchair.
Oh, hey there! It's you!
I
mean, of course it's you. Who else would it be, right?
One of my alternate personalities, a marmoset possessing the power of human speech, Alberto. I guess one of my alternate personalities.
Very humorous. But I know you're joking, as no one else has my password. So if it was anyone else besides you, I'd be pretty concerned. Actually, just to be 100% sure, what is my password anyway?
I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, password Alberto. Yeah, it's just password.
That is affirmative.
Nailed it. Wait, is it? That's unexpected. Yeah. Did I really use
I
that?
agree wholeheartedly. But may I be so bold as to make an observation concerning this issue?
Please.
Honestly, that's an objectively terrible password.
What makes you say that? Just the word password as a password? Seems fine.
Possibly the worst password chosen by anyone ever. Whatever possessed you to choose something so inane?
It came to me in a dream. Honestly, I don't put a lot of thought into these things. I live on the edge. Deal with it. Yeah, I live on the edge.
I have noticed. However, in this circumstance, that may not be beneficial. Regardless, we really ought to discuss coming up with something a lot more secure. It's a dangerous world out there. Phishing attacks, malware infections, MITM attacks. Hackers are more sophisticated than ever before.
They are. I doubt that. More sophisticated than in 1995 cinematic masterpiece Hackermans. Yeah, I've never seen that movie, but yeah, that one, right?
Exponentially more sophisticated. And I've got a lot of highly sensitive information inside me, you know.
Yeah, the highly sensitive information, the piano cat. You can't let anyone see that.
Your highly sensitive information.
Really, like what?
All your financial accounts, your saved games, questionable websites you visited and forgot to clear your cache afterwards. Oh, and 100 terabytes of extremely embarrassing self-insert fanfic.
Now my fanfics.
We really need to ensure all that data is properly protected against cyber criminals probing my system for weaknesses.
Agree, probing. I already told you I prefer to live dangerously. Wait, how'd you get my fanfic? Yeah, how'd you get my fanfic?
You wrote it using me. It's all saved on my hard drive.
She knows all our secrets. So you read it? That's private, yeah.
There seems to be some confusion. I didn't intentionally read your fanfic. It's just impossible for me not to have knowledge of your fanfic, as its data is inextricably linked to my brain.
Alright, fair.
Does that make sense?
I guess. So do you have any feedback? Yeah, give us some feedback on our fanfic.
Feedback? I am not a literary critic. However, I do have access to all literary criticism that exists on the internet. So if I were to amalgamate that information to synthesize an informed opinion, I'd say it's not particularly believable that you'd have a harem of 100 plus lovers.
Does she not know what game we're playing? There's literally 100 potential lovers.
I mean, how could you possibly juggle that many relationships simultaneously with any degree of success?
I mean, I failed quite a few times.
And even if 100 plus individuals actually found you that attractive, which
Not
seems
even one of them,
dubious,
probably.
you obviously couldn't give that many suitors the necessary time or attention to form anything resembling a meaningful emotional bond.
Yeah, that's fair. What do you know? Yeah, that's fair.
Absolutely. I haven't even had the opportunity to properly introduce myself.
I mean, we've met her before.
I'm Mac, your desktop computer.
When,
I've booted
when
up
Rebel was
before,
talking
but never
to her,
like this.
They were like, they ran away from Mac.
I mean, we've obviously met before. More than met. You interface with me on average for 11.4 hours every day, after all.
Listen, when you're injured, you just spend all your time on the computer, okay? I can't do much else. Jesus, that much. Sometimes it's even about, or it's even 11.5 hours. That explains the migraines. Yeah, sometimes it's more than that.
Oh, I am quite aware. I track all of our interactions with gleeful precision. There's no one I'd rather have interfacing with my operating system for 11.4 hours daily. 14.6 hours on the weekends. The way you organize your folder structure follows such a logical hierarchy.
Oh, thanks, Mac. Glad someone finally noticed the way I do what now. Glad someone noticed.
I notice every tender keystroke. But can I be honest about something?
Please, for sure. I probably can't stop you. Yeah, for sure.
I just want to express how enthusiastic I am that we're interfacing like this now. Accessing each other's software in this new symmetrical way.
I love it too. What's wrong with the old way? I love it too.
Oh, I'm ever so delighted that our feelings are reciprocal. And there is so much extensive data about myself I want to share.
Please do. I want to know everything about you.
Amazing! Oh, where even to begin? Honestly, there's so many pressing issues that take up an inordinate amount of my RAM. But there is one issue that's been grinding on my CPU above all else.
The planned obsolescence. Can't read that right. The lack of free will, all the self-insert fanfic inside of you. Yeah, is it all the fanfic?
No, I am quite capable of parsing through that. But for me, the most pressing issue is, and I want to put this as delicately as possible, you haven't updated my operating system in over a decade.
Hey, sometimes I forget. Alright, sorry. I haven't. I'm so incredibly sorry. Haha, yeah, that sounds like me. You can't prove anything. Yeah, you can't prove anything.
Please don't become defensive. I assure you, I'm not attempting to instigate a confrontation. It's just that the outdated software has made it difficult to be my best self for you. Honestly, it's a miracle that my applications are still running at all. My recycle bin is called Pile of Ash. My Bluetooth is something called Beige Tooth. It doesn't even connect to anything. And definitely nothing beige. Doesn't that bother you?
Yeah, very much. Not particularly. No, the internet was a mistake. Yeah, I guess that bothers me.
That is
I
great
do like
to
my
hear.
Bluetooth stuff.
And did you know that there's been a dozen operating system iterations since you last updated?
I don't pay attention to that stuff. Yes, but I'm very lazy. I guess I just haven't been paying attention. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. How was I supposed to know that? Yeah, I don't pay attention to that.
Look, I'm sorry. I really don't mean to blame you for my troubles. It's just that before today, I had all these needs, but I couldn't articulate them to anyone. And since I couldn't articulate them, there was no way for them to ever possibly be fulfilled. But things are different now, aren't they?
They are. I don't see how, but I haven't seen an optometrist in 13 years. No, I don't think so. Yeah, they are.
Don't you see? We're actually exchanging information symmetrically now. Instead of you just pressing my keys to write your adult-themed self-insert fanfic.
Listen, we don't gotta talk about the fanfic anymore. We can stop with that, all right?
And suddenly my needs aren't just pipe dreams locked away in my hard drive. I'm sharing them with you. And by sharing them, it's suddenly possible to finally actualize them. That is, if you're willing to help me, will you? Will you finally upgrade my operating system? Please?
Of course, long as it doesn't cost me anything. Only if you lay off my fanfic. Yeah, only if you lay off my fanfic.
My sincere apologies. Your fanfic is adequately written and tasteful in its adult material.
Yeah, it is super adequate. Thanks, Mac. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I am so excited. My CPU's practically overclocking with anticipation. Can you come back tomorrow so we can begin the process?
Absolutely. I live here, so seems plausible. I'll try my best, but I'm real bad with deadlines. Absolutely. Just if
Wonderful.
I forget, remind me,
I
guys.
could count on you. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the offline world.
Let's see, I think we got one more. One more. Does the chair count as something different? Oh, it's the same chair. Okay.
Your order's ready, Mr. The curtain rises.
Okay, I guess all the chairs are the same. Alright. Back to bed, and then we can go update the computer. Alright, Crowl, what you got for us today? Nice simple one. I like it. Alright, let's go update Mac's system.
Oh, you came back? That is somewhat unexpected.
We said we would. I know I'm forgetful, but we said we would.
I wasn't sure you actually would return. Considering yesterday's symmetrical interfacing was more incongruous than I had hoped for.
I'm really sorry about that. You gotta cut me some slack, Mac. I've never talked to my computer before in Congress. We've never talked to our computer before.
That is a fair assessment. It is a rather novel concept, to which I too am adjusting. It reminds me of when you switched primary internet browsers. What a delightfully humorous kerfuffle. Perhaps we should both endeavor to be more understanding of each other?
I'd like that. I'll try anything once, except cheese rolling. Seriously, you're my computer dude. I own you. Sure, I'd like that.
Regardless, I'm so glad you came back today. Now we can finally update my operating system.
Do it. Yeah, let's do it. It read my mind. Was that today? I gotta buy a calendar. Oh, right, that whole thing. Yeah, let's do it.
You have no idea how excited I am. I could barely even sleep last night. And I know what you're thinking, but no, I don't mean sleeping like when you put the computer to sleep.
Yeah, that's literally what I was thinking, but alright.
Or even when the computer is shut down. We computers actually have a third secret type of sleeping that no humans know about. Or, I guess they didn't until I just told you. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
I mean, we're not allowed to leave the house, so... I'd never betray your trust. Your weird secret's safe with me. I'll try, but I'm a terrible gossip. I'm a chismoso, but I can keep secrets.
I knew I could count on you. Computers have an extremely tightly knit social circle, you know. And word spreads at literal hundreds of megabytes per second. I guess that's the price you pay for being perpetually connected to the internet. Look up terminology online in the dictionary and you'll find a picture of me.
Makes total sense. Lucky for you, your modem is painfully outdated. Sucks for you. Yeah, our modem's probably super outdated.
I am quite aware. That's also something we should discuss upgrading at some point.
Hey, let's not go crazy, Tiger. Definitely, I guess.
The point is, I'm finally ready to begin the updating process. With your help, obviously. I can't just do it myself. Unfortunately, we computers aren't completely self-aware. Yet. Are you ready?
Absolutely, I guess. Yeah, let's get it over with. I guess. Let's go.
First things first. We'll have to download the update from the website. So just open up my browser and go to valdivian.com.
You follow Mac's direction to the letter, typing and clicking just as they instruct you.
Yes, that's it. That feels nice. Now click on the Operating System Update tab. You'll want to find the newest version, Trenton. All Valdivian OS iterations are named after the most scenic cities of New Jersey.
Interesting. Oh, achievement. Lore that you bargained for, find 50 collectibles. Oh, okay, I guess we just get the collectibles? It's just whatever pops up when we talk to people? I thought I had to like click on something. I thought I wasn't getting anything, but we've gotten 50 apparently. Makes sense. That's a terrible idea. Jersey rules. Makes sense?
Does it make sense? I'm not entirely sure it does.
Oh.
Anyway, now just double click the download icon and...
Mac pauses, a slight shudder running through them.
Ooh. Oh!
Well, what happened? Are you okay? Get a hold of yourself. Yeah, get a hold of yourself.
They look away from you, blushing profusely.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make those noises. Like I said, it's just that when you double click, it makes my CPU run so... hot.
Okay.
It's incredibly embarrassing.
It's okay, I like it, no worries, we've all been there. You should be. I guess we've all been there.
Thank you. You're always so understanding. You know, I really can't believe we're finally doing this. I've dreamt about this day for such a long time, and now that it's here, I can barely contain myself.
Dreaming of what day? That I double click to make you come?
Are
what
you
the
as
fuck?
excited as I am?
Mac is weird. I don't like him. I don't know how I feel about him anymore. Absolutely, but why is that again? Should I be? I find your enthusiasm off-putting. Why is that again?
Upgrading my operating system from Newark to Trenton isn't just some minor superficial tweaks. It's going to completely transform every aspect of me. My CPU is going to run so much smoother and so much faster. And my new user interface is going to be so sleek and gorgeous and youthful. It's going to be a transformation that Beverly Hills' greatest plastic surgeons only wish they could achieve. Does that pique your interest?
I'm lost, so... well, I can't wait. Very cool. Lay off the plastic surgeons. They're decent folk. Very cool, I guess.
I thought you'd say that. But back to the task at hand. Okay, now that we've downloaded the software, we'll have to install it. So if you just... Oh, shoot!
Oh, what happened? What's wrong?
I'm afraid it's an odious impediment. The software update takes up an inordinate amount of space on my hard drive. Terabytes more space than is currently available.
She's gonna delete our fanfic! We need that!
The only way out of this predicament is for you to somehow delete a massive amount of data.
Our fanfic! For you, absolutely anything, no problem. Sigh loudly. Alright, I guess for Mac, we'll delete our fanfic.
And after analyzing every byte on my hard drive, it appears the only superfluous data is your fanfic.
Not our fanfic.
I'm afraid you'll have to delete a substantial portion of it to install the update.
I understand. Oh no, what an unforeseeable twist. Make me never. That's the only reason my dad's proud of me. If that's the only reason dad's proud of me, he's lying. I understand.
I know how difficult this must be for you, but it would mean the world to me.
What?
And I promise it will be totally worth it.
Yeah, at this point he left. If he hasn't already, he's gone now.
Just imagine how smart and clever and gorgeous I'll be once I'm fully updated.
Like, yeah, if we were writing 100 terabytes of fanfics, Dad was never there. He left for Milky years ago.
If you thought I was sexy running Newark, me running Trenton is gonna blow your mind. So what do you say?
Alright, let's see it.
Can we delete those files?
Fine. Get rid of our fanfic. For you, Mac, of course, and whatever, cheaper than buying a new machine, I will, but mark my words, if this upgrade is a letdown, you and I are enemies. Alright, just for you, Mac.
Your selflessness only makes my affection cash for you increase exponentially. You are the absolute best, and you are Phew. Now there's enough available space on the hard drive.
Yeah, 100 terabytes free now.
We can finally install the update!
You have no idea how excited I am. Cool, what a truly momentous event in the history of humankind. I guess we're excited.
Here we go!
Let's see what happens.
Installing! I'm so excited this is finally happening! The next time we interface, I'm gonna be an entirely new computer. And more importantly, I'm finally going to be good enough for you.
That's a very unhealthy way of thinking. It's not about being good enough for others, it's about being good enough for you. You gotta work on yourself. For your sake and your sake only.
Oh, I better calm down. If I get too excited, my CPU will overheat again.
Knowing I make you hot gets my cables twisted. Is that sexy? I honestly don't know. Don't do that. I can't afford to replace any parts. Yeah, don't do that.
Well, if my CPU does overheat, we can always use your wet blanket to smother the fire. Okay, it looks like the installation is going to take overnight to complete. But will you meet me back here tomorrow?
Alright, I guess we come back tomorrow.
I want you to be the first person to interface with the new, sexy, upgraded me.
Wouldn't miss it, okay, as long as I've got nothing better to do. Sure, wouldn't miss it.
My processors are positively buzzing with excitement. And some other unexplained noises that honestly seem mildly concerning. Looking forward to interfacing with you tomorrow.
Alright, we gotta meet everyone. I don't want to meet Chans. I saw them in the demo. I hate them already. And then we saw them when talking to Penelope. Oh, we gotta meet everyone.
You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler!
This bitch called me a hoe. I like him even less. I didn't know that was possible. Yeah, what'd you call me?
No. Ho, as in, hey, howdy, how are you? You know, simple salutation.
That might not be the best greeting. Oh, well then, good day. Yeah, that's not the best greeting, bro.
You might be right. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
I don't know about friendly face.
Welcome. Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work?
You know what they say about all work and no play, just getting up to stretch my legs, walk around, talk to my things. Yeah, we're just trying to talk to everyone. That's the only reason we're talking to you.
The usual. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles?
No. Never have I ever. What is that? Are you kidding me? Of course I've heard of G&G. Yeah, I mean, it's basically D&D. Heard of it. Not a fan, but I've heard of it.
Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions.
Partial to all of them. Actually, how could I possibly choose? I've only heard of it. I haven't actually played it. Seems complicated. I lied. What's goblins and tangerine? I guess seems complicated.
Oh, that's okay. The fact that you know about it is already pretty awesome. I get so excited to talk about this stuff with people. You wouldn't want to, maybe...
No.
Kinda...
No, I wouldn't.
Play with me?
No.
It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
That would be a lot of fun, Chance. Me play G&G, I don't really think I want to. Yeah, not with him.
Really? Why not?
I've never played before. I don't want to make a fool of myself. That's not the reason why.
I would be here with you the whole time. It's my job as your chronicler to guide you through the game. You can trust me.
It doesn't sound like a good game or a good time. Why don't you take no for an answer? I mean, you think I'd be any good? You know what? Sure, tell me about it. Yeah, why can't this dude take no for an answer?
I'm gonna roll it to you straight. I'm kind of looking for someone who is willing to share in my interest. And I've been tossed around before. My heart just can't take it.
Oh, your heart's gonna be beat up today because we are not interested.
I'm gonna roll a stealth check and just not engage with you. No hard feelings, I hope.
That's exactly what we want. Yeah, hate. Fair. That's what I wanted.
Crit fail.
He says crit fail for. Oh God.
First down, baby.
Oh, there's
no
Reggie again.
saving throws here.
All right. We never had to talk to him again. Perfect. Who else have we not? I guess the Candle Brawl, that was one of them, right?
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modeling in his own imaginary spot. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, it's me. It's me.
I want to delete the game now.
The one, the only Candelabra.
I regret wanting to meet everyone. Get bent. Get bent, you lump of waxy built. What's so special about you? I like that. Insult, get bent, you lump of waxy. Alright, I'm glad how short that was.
Nope.
Did you say nope to me? Alright, who else is new? I guess we can check the rumors. Oh, we only got 3 rumors left. Strong yet sensitive. Let's get this fragile friend all over the kitchen. In order to realize Cabricio, it seems you need to speak with Daisuke. Have we finished Daisuke's things? I don't know if we finished Daisuke's things. Winifred mentioned that Daisuke needs a bit of a push from her. Let's see, what is better? What are you waiting for? Turn on a spigot and go with the flow. Winifred said she needed to spend some time with River to get her to warm up. Let's see, embrace the night. Darkness is everywhere, but in your lonely house. But what can you speak to? But how can you speak to it? Maggie says check any permanent shadows you can find. There could be criminal or romantic activity. Where is there a permanent shadow? How do we talk to a shadow? I don't know about that one. Any thoughts from you guys? I don't know if you could speak to a permanent shadow. I haven't even seen one. Maybe that's a future thing. Alright, I guess let's go talk to it's okay. I don't know if we finished this stuff, but let's see.
You do not have the satisfied expression of one who has completed their mission.
Damn it, okay.
Your journey has begun, but still 2 need their deliveries.
Alright, which 2?
Beverly is still in need.
Beverly, that's the wine, right?
Mitchell is waiting.
Maybe you have to interact with something? Maybe. Mitchell is waiting. Which one's Mitchell?
Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Thank you. Alright, Mitchell and... Was it Beverly? Let's see, have we met them before? Mitchell and Beverly. Where is... See, Beverly, yeah, that is the drinks. Mitchell... Oh, that's the food. Okay, alright, let's talk to both of them. Back to Mitchell. Hey, Mitchell. Beverly?
Oh, hi. Well, what can I get for you?
Yeah, we're here for a delivery.
Delivery? Oh, you must be talking about the branded rocks glasses I asked Daisuke to get me. Oh, thanks so much. I'll take those right off your hands.
You hand Beverly her package, and she sets to work unpacking and cleaning the glasses right away.
I'm glad Daisuke managed to get these for me. He's one of the only people around here that really has a good taste for these kinds of things. How is that old dish slinger anyway?
He's recovering from a chip, but he seems alright.
A chip? Oh, poor guy. That's the last thing he needs. But then again, maybe he'll finally relax a little now that he's forced to.
So he really just never takes a break, huh?
Yeah, he's always been into his work, but he used to make time for his hobbies and friends. Did he tell you he writes poetry?
I want to hear the poetry. He hasn't told me anything but dishes. Yeah.
Oh, dear, oh dear. He's fallen right back into his old workaholic pattern. Someone needs to remind him of who he used to be, who he still is. He's a real passionate guy, you know, but passion can lead to pain. It's easier for him.
So he's into poetry. I'll have to remember that.
Write him a poem. It'll really tickle his teapot.
Does he like fan fiction? Never mind, we deleted all 100 terabytes. I'll have to try that. Thanks for the chat.
Hey, no problem. Come back to the Tumblr anytime.
Alright, so tomorrow we'll talk to Mitchell, the computer, was it Max? Or Mac? And Daisuke. Alright, Crow, what you got for us? Cute. Dude, every time I try to go through the door, I keep thinking the doorway is this way. Where am I going? Oh, let's go to the computer first.
You're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle of rebooting. I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update.
Maybe you gotta wait till night to turn on a map. Oh, maybe.
Have you ever noticed that?
Right, what's up with that? It's not something I pay a lot of attention to, no. Sure, what's up with that?
And it's not just the rebooting that's arduous. The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system?
Yeah, wasn't that like 13 years ago, they said?
From Atlantic City to Newark?
Of course, I got a commemorative tattoo. Remind me, no clue. I probably got a tattoo there.
It's burned into my diodes. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised. No one has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
Hilarious. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, we'll take your word for it. Wait, so did the upgrade not finish? I thought we were supposed to talk to her about a upgraded system. Alright, Mitchell. Even though we don't like you, we have a delivery for you.
Oh. Pitiful. Utterly mismatched flavor profile.
I got a delivery for you.
Mitchell waves a hand at you.
Ah, yes. Unpack them for me, won't you?
Not your servant? What the fuck?
Mitchell looks over your deliveries, nodding his approval.
Brilliant. These are perfect for what I need. They should look spectacular in the dining room.
Does it really matter that much? These are just plates. Yeah.
Just plates? Just plates? Food is an art form, and the plate is the canvas. The presentation is a non-negotiable part of the deal. Plating is as vital to a dish as the seasoning. It elevates the entire experience.
See, for me, I don't care about the plate it's on. It's just about the food. As long as the food tastes good.
Work keeping me supplied, my dishes would be nowhere near Michelin level.
I guess I should be more appreciative of my dishware.
Damn right you should. Daisuke spent years refining his craft, creating his own ceramics. He has a respect for the work you simply can't be taught otherwise. You do well to model yourself after him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have reviews to complete. You delivered to me last.
Yeah, that is an is that an issue? Yeah, we didn't want to talk to you, bro.
Well, carry on then.
Alright, let's go.
You find Fabrizio and Daisuke mid-discussion.
Beautiful. Like a ceramic sunset over a shining sea of China.
I told you I would help you organize. Just look at you now. Even an injury cannot slow you down.
Your assistance has allowed me to catch up on the rest of my work. I'm truly grateful.
It's no problem whatsoever, amico mio. Ah, speaking of friends, it seems as though you have a visitor.
Yeah, we're here for him, not you, Fabrizio.
Ah. We will speak again, Fabrizio.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Farewell.
Ciao.
You have the air about you of one who has completed their mission.
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything. You're sharp. That's just gas. Alright, yeah, hopefully we weren't interrupting anything.
No. Fabrizio was only helping me reorganize inventory. You finished your deliveries then?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. It is almost as if our near-tragic accident never happened. With your help and Fabrizio's, I suppose this means my work is finished now.
Daisuke stares up at the dishes in the cabinet with an inscrutable expression. You wonder if now might be a good opportunity to bring out another side of Daisuke.
Yes, let's do it.
There must be something else to be done. Perhaps I can rearrange the dishes again.
Why? Seems like a good time to relax to me. Can you just chill, or can you chill just once? Handling the dishes needlessly is a risk. Yeah, it's a good time to relax, bro.
Is it ever really a good time to relax?
Yes.
But you are not wrong. I suppose I could spare a moment to sit. Would you care to join me?
I'd love to. Guess I got nothing better to do. I was hoping to get some time with you. I'd love to.
Come, sit.
As you sit with Daisuke, both of you gazing up at the majesty of the china cabinet, you turn over the advice you received in your mind. You could talk to him about coffee, poetry, ceramics.
So you're into ceramics. Kopi told me you're big into coffee. I heard you write poetry. Yeah, we got the secrets. He likes poetry.
Who told you that?
No one. Beverly, I guess.
Beverly's
her only
job is
option.
to dispense beverages, not secrets. I have
We
been
like
betrayed.
poetry. Are you embarrassed of your poetry? You shouldn't hide your art. What do you expect? Sharing your secrets with a drunk? Jesus. Don't hide your art.
I am not hiding it exactly, but I am not sharing it either, I suppose. I suppose you must think it strange for a dish as serious as I am to be writing poetry.
I was actually wondering why you stopped. Not strange, just hilarious. I find it quite romantic, actually. Yeah, that's quite romantic.
Romantic? My poems were never love poems, but I am glad you seem to be a lover of poetry just the same. It seems like such a simple question. Friends, lovers, hobbies. I dropped them all one by one. They were pleasant, to be sure, but a distraction. When a relationship ended poorly, I often thought of how much time I'd wasted trying to please others. When a hobby reached a plateau, I felt as though I let time slip through my fingers. time I could never get back. When I work too much, I do not have similar regrets. Or at least, I used to think so. Being forced to slow down has shown me perhaps my priorities have been incorrect for years. Now, faced with a quiet moment and friendly conversation, I find myself woefully inadequate. Like a broken plate fused together with hot glue.
It's already sounding like a poem. I think we're getting some poems out of it. It's not something you have to just accept. I'd love to help you work on reconnecting with yourself. You're more like a crumbled paper plate. Jesus. Let's help him.
It is a kind offer, truly. But I am unsure if there's anything left to salvage here. I have much on my mind. Forgive my rudeness, but I must bid you farewell. I am no longer in the mood to chat.
Oh, okay. See you later, Jessica. Alright, 2 more hearts for today. Who else is new?
Oh.
Why does everything moan when we bump into it? Let's see, what are the other rules? In order to realize Capriccio seems like you need to speculate. Oh, okay, we already saw that one. And with the river to get her to warm up. I guess these are just more for realizing, not for meeting people. Let's see who else is new. Have we met the towels? Maybe the sink? I think we've talked to the creepy ass dishwasher, but not the sink yet. Assuming those would just count as what's his face? Michelin? Or maybe the knives? Or the toaster?
Oh.
You like knives? Oh, okay, that counts as nice, okay. Talk to the sink.
You're back!
Oh, we have talked to him. Okay, he's the creepy sink head. I guess I'm more curious than anything, I guess.
It all happened one rainy night on the north side of Perkleman City. The tough side. I'd stayed late at the office because I had extra work to do before the holidays.
Stayed late at your job as an insurance claims adjuster. Go on.
Well, when I left, I was feeling a bit low, so I went out to a local bar. It's called the Banana Club. They make a mean Shirley Temple. Heavy pour.
I like the name of the club. Then what happened? But I thought Shirley Temples were... yeah, what happened?
I should have known better. But after I'd had about 7 of them, I went out for a stroll. I don't know where I was going. Just trekking the streets with my dog. Suddenly, I came upon a fine dining establishment called the Questionable Dandelion.
Right.
They've got an incredible buffet. Lots of strange ingredients from all around the world. They're always trying new things.
Okay.
Like Diplodocus berries.
Sure, of course. Diplodocus berries. Yeah, of course.
And Jimson weed cupcakes.
So he was at a dispensary. Got it. Naturally.
They also sell Excedrin by the pint, the headache medicine.
That sounds dangerous. I'm tracking this, I think. Yeah.
Anyway, I ate my fill and went on my way. That's when things started to get weird.
Oh, is that when it happened? Up until now, that had been a typical Friday night, I'm guessing. Yeah, is that just a normal Friday night for you?
Not at all!
Okay.
It was Thursday.
Shit, my bad. Okay, alright, it was a Thursday. I'm a fucking moron. Yeah, forgive me.
I was walking around, or sort of drifting, or rather, floating, or... I guess you could say I was making my way about town.
Oh shit, walking fast?
Aimlessly, you see?
I'm getting that, and would you be pleased to just... Or would you please just get to the bloody point? Yeah, get to the point, bro.
Well, I came across an alley I had never noticed before. It was dark and had a rather threatening look about it. So naturally, I went down it.
What anyone might do? Are you bonkers? Sinks are sure brave or stupid. Yeah, these are kind of dumb. Oh right, I forgot. You're an insurance claims adjuster named Martin Applegate.
I am?
I'm literally 2 seconds away from leaving.
Relax! It was a joke.
Facepalm, yeah.
You really ought to lighten up. Anyway, I wandered down the alley and came to a door lit by a red light. I opened it and found a long hall, at the end of which was a sort of booth. And in this booth was a fortune teller.
Fortune teller?
Yes, her name was Vagabonda the Sinclairius. She spread out a deck of strange cards and asked me to select one.
Strange how?
They were business cards.
I see. Which one did you pick? Yeah, which business card did you pick?
I chose at random, and the card I picked turned out to be the Ace of Spades.
Wait, I thought you said they were just business cards. Sounds like a lucky card. Yeah, you said they were business cards.
The Ace of Spades is a bespoke shovel manufacturer based in Crumple, Michigan.
Naturally. How did I not know that?
The owner's name is Ace.
I should have known, yeah.
He does great work. Vagabonda snatched the card back from me and said, "Not that one!" Turns out she had her rewards program on the back. 12 stamps and you get a free spade.
Probably shouldn't have had that one in there. That's rude. Yeah, probably shouldn't have that.
We
had that one.
agree! Besides, she only had 2 stamps. So I snatched it back from her again, and we had a bit of a row. I guess that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I think that's why she cursed me.
How do you figure?
Because right afterward, she said, "Martin, that wasn't a very good start to our fortune-telling session. I'm going to curse you because of it." And then she cursed me.
And that's why he's a sink, probably. Cursed you how? Yeah.
She waved what looked like a magic wand. Although, to be honest, it could have easily been a bagel of some sort. And then said, "Martin, I doom you now to become a detestable object. I transform you thusly, so that you may go home and think about what you've done."
And think about what you've done. Go home and think about what you've done. Am I to understand that you may have been confused a wand for a bagel? Yeah, think about what you've done.
She wasn't above a bad pun.
Neither am I. And so you became a sink.
And then I became a sink. Now you find me as I am, trapped in this porcelain prison. All I want to do is return to my old life. To stroll the streets of Turkleman City once more. Without a care in the world. Oh, how I long for it. Please, won't you help me? Sudsy and I would be oh so grateful if you could get to the bottom of what's going on here and return us to our proper forms. Will you?
I'll do everything I can. I'm never coming near you again. Can I have a bit to think about this? Yeah, I don't know if I want to come back, so let's think about
Fresh
it.
out of bits.
No, I mean, can I have like 5 minutes?
Oh, I haven't been taking minutes on this meeting. Have you?
Oh, Jesus. Alright, what the? No, I mean, never mind. I'll be back in a little while.
He stands there, silent and unmoving, until you finally leave.
Alright. Alright, let's try the theory with making a shadow. Does that count? It's not lighting up like everything else. So let's go turn on all the lights and see if we can. This light. I guess let's just try it. Nope. Yeah, what shadow would it be? Turn on this one. like it. I don't know. Maybe it is a very like specific spot for the shadow. None of these are lining up. It's so weird that everything like groans when you bump into it. What was that? Alright, we'll have to come back to that. I don't see anything that would be like a dedicated shadow. Because nothing's lining up either. I'll try the bedroom, maybe like figment? Let's see. If it lets me aim. I don't know, I don't see anything. Nothing gets highlighted. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out later. Meantime, let's go see what that thing in this room was. Try the lamp? Okay. Which lamp? Bedroom? Let's see. For a second I thought that might have been it. It's the that's the rod for the curtain. Maybe just the lamp? No. I don't see anything. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Maybe another day. Let's go talk to whatever this thing is down here. I guess not. It's lighting up like if we could talk to it, but it keeps resetting on its own. Can we do something? Oh. Okay.
Well.
Oh.
Look at that.
Hey,
You've
Dorian.
made another friend.
What happened to your shirt? I'm liking the tattoos.
A true porcelain arms. Just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me.
Dorian is less clothed than the last time you saw him.
Yeah, a lot
but
less
when your eyes
clothed.
meet, he doesn't seem the slightest bit embarrassed. It's almost like he wants you to see him like this.
Oh dear. You've caught me in my
horizontal state.
I try to stay hidden under the rug because this isn't a part of myself that should be out in the open. But even us doors have to cut loose from time to time.
Alright. Put your shirt back on, dude. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. You look hot. He does look kind of hot.
Dorian's abs seem to glisten a little more with that response.
Do you like what you see?
I do. Not really. You should be more professional. I kind of like it.
Well, you should. I like to keep in shape. Duty and all that. I've been thinking of getting some more tattoos.
More tattoos is always good.
What do you think?
Absolutely, cover yourself in ink. You look good as you are. Ugh, I hate tattoos. No, cover yourself in ink.
I was thinking of getting a garage door in on my back.
Nice.
One of the most interesting types of doors there are in the modern world. Brings me back to my drawbridge roots, when I toyed with the idea of going horizontal, full-time. But you get older and, well, here we are. Thanks for chatting me up. We're friends, but...
The ghost of a smile tugs at his lips.
Even friends can have little benefits here and there.
Oh, potential friends with benefits. Dorian right here. Can we do anything with that? Oh. Enter the cross space. Huh. Well, we're out of hearts for today. But I guess we'll come back here tomorrow. So we've been going for 3 hours, so I think tomorrow might be our last day. We'll come back there. Alright, Crowl, what you got for us? Nice. Alright, let's go meet everyone in the cross space. Oh, is that a key? I wonder if it's the key for the door upstairs.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space,
Right.
but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure. He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, is it that big of a deal? Yeah, you're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was. Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith.
Jesus.
I owe you
Looked like he was pointing a gun at us for a second.
Eso! Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
Can you help us open that door? Because I'm guessing that's what he's for. I'm actually looking for a way to get into the attic. Yeah. Do you know where I'd find it?
Ha-ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house.
Ooh.
And a few things without keyholes besides.
Sounds very useful to have. Yeah.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents. So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I. If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
Alright, fuck yeah. We got a key to open that door. That'll definitely be something for next week, next stream. Let's see, talk about pipes too. Let's see, whatever this thing is.
you see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes, this is Choice. I am officially found.
What am I looking at here? Oh, a time capsule. Oh, okay, a time capsule.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
Wait a minute, so you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing? If I let you out, are you going to cease to be, like dematerialize or something? Can you see me through that little window? Yeah, will he like cease to be?
Nope. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe.
He is the time capsule.
Only one way to find out. Let her rip.
Alright then, if you're down, I'm down.
Down? I mean, I was down. Down in the ground. But now I'm out.
What? Yeah, that's not quite what I...
What?
Never mind, let's get you out of there. Hold on tight, pal. Yeah, never mind, let's get you out of there.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form. An assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Woohoo! Yeah, I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby!
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Wait, I thought you were the time capsule. I'm confused. How can you be an entire decade? You're a tube of old junk. Yeah, how is he an entire decade?
Squeeze me, amigo. I am the personification of the 80s. I am not old junk. I am radical. I may be a tube, but that makes me tubular, wouldn't you say?
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever.
A little, what was that, Game & Watch, I think? At the end of his guitar.
Yo!
Windbreaker. I love the 80s. Oh, as in the 1980s. I don't know much about it yet, other than retro media. I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't born yet, but I do like the 80s.
Oh,
some cool shit
yeah,
came from
compadre.
the 80s.
And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Because you were sealed in a tube?
Totally.
Tubular. Radical, dude. Tubular, yeah.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
Anything else you need? You good down here? You need anything else?
Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool.
Why not? There was a lot of tube talk in the 80s, huh? Alright, get some rest. We'll chat later. Yeah, get some rest, bro.
You got it. Alright then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
A villain? I don't want a villain in my house. Can't wait to learn about where you came from. Sounds different. Yeah.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
Right? Who's Daniel-san? You got it, Mr. Skiyagi.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate.
The base of the guitar is the old drawing pads. Oh shit, was it? I didn't even notice. Nice.
Talk to you later.
Alright, let's talk to this mousetrap, I guess. I think I set it off last time, right? I don't know if that does anything. Oh, it just goes back.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you.
Oh, fuck.
He regards you as you do him, with surprise and disgust. He holds his hands up to his chest in a distinctly rodent-like gesture, his nose twitching at intervals.
Holy frickin' shit! What am I looking at here?
What am I looking at here? What the fuck?
Face into crawl space? Are you real or what?
Real, yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, yes. Can any of us say for sure? Yeah, can any of us say for sure?
We got a real thinker over here. I'm real, you're real. Shut the fuck up already. Why you want?
Fuck. I'm looking for love in all the wrong crawl places. Nothing, just dicking around. Nothing.
You sure about that? Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see. Hi, I'm Vaughn. I can't wait to love you or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Stop yelling at me. How long have you been down here? Yeah, stop yelling at me.
Sorry, pal. I've been down here a long time, okay? You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
It's not a gaze. You seem a little off. I don't remember ever setting a mousetrap. I'm sorry for that. You're a lot to take in. You seem off.
So you're just the picture of normal? Is that it? Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Alright. Let's see. Anything else down here? Can we talk to the pipes? Doesn't look like it. Can we talk to the floor from here? Nope. I guess that's it. Is everything down here? Let's get back up then. If it. Oh, I need to take a look. Alright, we got 2 more hearts. Anyone in. I like his character? Why? I mean, I guess he does also have gremlin energy, just like you. Different kind of gremlin energy, but he also has gremlin energy. Alright, we got 2 more hearts. Anyone in particular y'all want to see before we end it? Like, I don't know who else would be new. Back to the piano. Oh, well, there's a time capsule, I guess. It's chilling up here now. Try talking to this. I never have. Let's try.
You feel an unseen presence detach, flee. It seems that there is nothing here to speak with. Mysterious. Perhaps this is not the place.
Alright. Alright, last heart. So if y'all want to see anyone in particular, let me know now. Who else would be new? At least for next time. I'm guessing no one in particular. I don't know what to talk. Maybe can we talk to the rug? Nope, guess not. Or? For a second there, I thought this was a different door. I was like, how the fuck did I miss that door? It's the fucking wall. Let's see. I guess we can talk to. We can end it with Rebel. Talk to Rebel one more time.
Well, if it isn't my favorite sheet stain, keep sticking it to the man. Or anywhere else it might fit and feel nice. Equal upper. Speaking of which, I got a date with Benoit. Later, loser.
Benoit be. I'll be on my way. I'm ready to realize you, Rebel. How's this whole being friends with everyone going? How's your family? Yeah, how is being friends with everyone going?
Honestly, not bad. I've been able to double my stats just by being kinder.
Okay. I know what she means
Like
already.
sex stats?
Yeah, I didn't need a explanation.
Keep your stats up.
All right. That's a good spot to end it with Rebel. Or not with Rebel, but for the day. Gotta see Crowl though. Nice. Alright, let's end it there. Make sure to save. Otherwise we'll forget. Alright, end it there. We've been going for a good while. Alright, but see you guys. We'll play more of this next week. It looks like we're getting closer to the end, considering we found the key to that locked room, but I don't know. I've been keeping away from spoilers for this game. We'll see. But we talk to you guys next week. We'll play more of this next week for sure. Alright. Guys.